always, the most handsome, beautiful, sexiest man alive.
Hi.
I'll suck up all I need.
That being said, last damn it, interrupting jokes. Last we left our adventuring party, borrowed souls. You guys had entered the cave. Upon entering it, you guys found some very interesting creatures running around. These doll-like, like puppet-looking things that had human faces stapled and sewed on.
For whatever reason, I thought you were about to say feces.
No feces.
No
Not yet.
human feces stapled on
Not yet.
for their faces.
Not yet. As well as some ooze-looking thing with a bunch of mouths. After dispatching all those creatures, as well as the ones controlling them, or so you think, controlling them, you were able to come to a corridor, one leading to the right and one leading to the left. You guys decided to split the party by having Zenith go down one of the tunnels, as the rest of you went the opposite direction.
Well, they rested. They threw a short rest, and I went the other way.
Upon investigation, you found a bunch of creatures as well as a dragonborn, looking like it being held captive. Upon return, you found out Zenith hadn't come back, and Holly decided to go chasing after Zenith, his girlfriend,
And split the party
aka,
again.
and split the party again. Where the rest of you decided to go investigate the monsters, befriending a chimera and a gator sphinx, looking like they were being used for ritual sacrifices. You guys talked to the Dragonborn after learning his name of Zafar Gravel. After you guys talked to him for a few moments, you guys decided to meet back up in the main hall area, and that is where we left off with Holly chasing after Zenith, and the rest of you coming into the main hall area with the Dragonborn. Pele is in the void. So, Chris, what I do for players that aren't here for the session, I put them in a void. They can hear and see everything like a TV. They just can't interact with anybody. So, they can't use healing spells or potions or anything they have on their person. They can't interact with combat, but they can hear and see everything as if they were here. And that way, when they come back, they didn't lose anything.
Yeah, you're nicer than me. I make food. They always get food poisoning. It's incapacitating. It comes upon you suddenly, and somewhere in the back throwing up.
Hold on a second.
Oh boy.
Hold up. Alright. So, what would you guys like to do? I already know what's going on with you, and we'll get to that in a moment.
Yay! I did a dumb thing again.
Why are you playing?
Oh yeah. I have done some dumb things.
But you don't want to excel at it. It's not a contest you want to win.
Yeah, he made a deal with a devil, talked to a dragon
those
by
are-
himself.
Stuff happens all the time. That's not.
At like level 3.
You
That
did roll
just
that nat
means you
20,
get to
that was
have
actually
more
kinda
power
nice.
for a longer period of time.
So, Adam,
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
anything you guys like to do?
What did we find out about this? What was his name? Grevel Zarzavur is what I wrote down. Does that sound right? Grevel. What did we find out about him? He's got multicolored eyes and stuff. I wrote down that he has multicolored eyes all over his body. Is that a thing? That
I
seems
thought it was
weird.
just over his head.
Okay.
I thought he had like 5 eyes.
Okay. I don't know why I wrote that. But
Hot guys?
yeah.
He's 5 guys. 5 guys. Yes, he does have multicolored eyes, as his picture indicates here. This is what he looks like.
I think I asked if he was working with the people that were there, but then they like turned on him. But he said no. He got kind of pissy about it.
Yep.
Oh, Griffin says.
Yep. And then Pele talked to him and found out that he's working for the same person, or she assumes the same person as her.
That's what I was gonna
Because
ask.
he was sent here to investigate. He didn't really want to divulge too much information, as he didn't know you guys all that well. But he said that he was sent by a higher power to come in and take a look at this place, as there were some things going on that were amiss. And upon investigating, he was captured and tortured, and then set to be used as a sacrifice.
So, did we find out that he was a follower of Bahamut? Is that a thing we found out?
That's what Pele assumed, but that you didn't. You just know that he's working for a higher power. Is all he said.
I guess I'll ask him, like, just straight up. Do you follow Bahamut? Or
No.
Tiamat?
No.
Neither?
No.
Insight check?
Go ahead.
19?
19. He seems like he's telling the truth. He's not lying when he says he doesn't follow them.
I believe him. How you feeling?
Weak.
You hurt?
Yeah, remember? I was in a cage not like 2
Did
seconds
anybody
ago.
heal him? I feel like did Ellie give him a potion or something?
Yeah, she gave him
Yeah,
one
yeah.
potion, and then gave him some food and water.
Okay.
I mean, he's in no shape to fight. He doesn't have any weapons. He doesn't have anything.
Oh, I have plenty of that.
We got him outnumbered, so if he, he's a bad guy.
Okay. Are we able to, like, I don't know, what are we doing here?
I guess we just go back to the middle and wait on Holly to come back looking for her.
Okay. I know there was one thing I wrote down that I think I used the spyglass when I came in this room and found a chest, but I don't know if we, like, looked in the
No,
chest.
you hadn't opened it up yet.
Well, let me go take a look at this thing.
Okay.
Take open the chest. Or, I guess, to see if it's unlocked.
Okay. You gonna go over to the hidden chest?
Yeah.
Alright, as you go over there, everyone can see there's nothing there. As you put your hands on it, you feel that there's a chest there. What would you like to do?
Try to lift the lid.
As you try to lift the lid, it doesn't budge.
I love mines. Keep going. Keep going.
Do that thing where you, like, don't step on the hidden box.
Carry something real heavy.
But, yeah. I can levitate. Look at this. Stand on top of it. I don't have any means of, like, opening a lock, so maybe we wait for Holly. Let's just not forget, because they hid it for a reason. There must be something good in here.
I mean, it's not very big. It's only about yay big by yay big.
Oh, in that case, boombox.
Yeah, the hidden boombox.
Oh yes, I guess.
What?
That's the smarter idea.
What?
Offering to smash the thing I couldn't see.
Is it still invisible when he's carrying it?
Hilariously.
Yeah.
It's heavy.
Didn't know you were a bard.
All right.
College of
As you guys head back into the other room, Gravel will follow slowly.
I'm gonna keep an eye on him.
Okay.
So I'll kind of walk behind with whatever I decided to name the Manticore.
Okay. All right.
I guess I'll leave the Gator Sphinx. I'll give the Gator Sphinx one of my rations as I'm walking.
All right, Holly.
Two guys.
Oh, nice.
As you are going down this corridor, chasing after Zenith, corridor itself is dim. It's not super lighted, but it's not super dark either. Probably about every 20, 25 feet or so, there's a little bit of a light from a torch along the way. almost enough to where you can get to the next light and so forth going down. It's about probably 20 minutes before you get to an area where you can see a lot of light coming through. Looks like it's opening up. What would you like to do?
I would like to stealthily approach that area.
Okay.
To see what's
Alright,
going
go
on.
ahead and make me a stealth check. First roll the night.
Big money. No whammies.
All the way. That's great. 26.
26. Yeah, you definitely feel like you are stealth.
Did a snail race while being on the way
As
home.
you sneak up to the
419.
edge of
Back
this
to back.
light area, you find that it's actually looks like the rock and everything that has been carved in this area kind of crumbled and fell into what looks to be like almost like a stone worked area. You can see there's a table in the center. There's some barrels and some crates that are right there by the entrance, kind of almost blocking your view a little bit on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, though, you can see what looks to be like cells. And there's people actually inside there. Human, an elf, just from a glance. As you're sitting there kind of scanning the area, you... Go ahead and make me a perception check, actually.
29.
29. You see, kind of nestled up against one of the wooden barrels and crates, you can see a little halfling sitting there looking at you going,
Damn, she saw me? Alright. I try to look for whatever it is she's hiding from.
trying to look and see what she's hiding from.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make me an investigation check.
I am burning luck right now. Holy crap. That's going to be a 27.
27. From your angle, you can see what looks to be like a dog lizard looking creature. It's got almost like a lizard. When I say lizard, more like a chameleon type head. It is purplish.
They have like the eyes doing this number.
Yeah. Except instead of them rotating and stuff like that, they're just straight all black, almost as night. It's got spines that kind of go down the top part of its head all the way down to the back. It's got a tail, and on the very end of the tail, you can see almost like a wispy smoke coming off of it, as well as a giant tongue. The tongue itself also kind of emits this like grayish black smoke that comes off of it. And it's walking around almost like a dog, kind of just like sniffing and kind of just looking around.
Well, she's not dead. So we're starting off good.
Would you like to see the room?
Yeah. Let's see what this room looks like.
And this is what the room looks like. So, this is what the creature looks like.
Fish head.
Yeah, I think that's kind of like a piranha.
Okay, so she's right here on my side. Or did I just
She's
happen
up
to pop
here.
in right there?
Yep, no, that's where you're coming in.
What's your
Okay.
Yep.
20.
20. It's about as high as I can get it right now.
Holly, what's your AC?
Well,
20.
Everybody's got.
Mine will go up by one once I get to level 8. But
That's what I say. I might as well surrender that extra shield. Yeah, later on. 21.
Or the magic one? Do you already have it?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm gonna motion for Zenith to try, like, make a glance to make sure no one's looking at this exact moment. Tell her to get the hell out of here. Not verbally, but
She sits there and she looks at you and she goes,
I can see that there's more than one thing.
she sits there and she looks at you and she goes,
I do not know what that means.
Looks sexual. I'll down on that there.
Still look sexual.
Not the.
Presence is not required.
she's not that kind of hobbit.
No disturbance.
Reminds me of that Ogloff comic where the two people have sex in the back, hiding from the cult because they like to have sex in like public places, and they make too loud of a noise, and the cult hears them. Get sacrificed.
I'm gonna be like, I don't know what that means. I'm bad at this.
She sits there and she just looks at you and she's like,
Make an insight check.
Do I make an insight check just to figure out what she means?
go ahead.
2 words.
Yeah.
Go with
Sounds
this one
like-
this time. 13.
13. You get the gist that if she were to try and leave, one of them will spot her.
Okay. Okay. Well, well then. Kind of limited on options of what to do on this one. I'm gonna motion at her.
She just looks at you and she's just.
And I'm going to slink away to get back with the rest of
Okay, go ahead and make another stealth check.
Oh, buddy. Ooh. 11.
Probably bad time to tell you guys I'm at a rage.
Oh, you are so lucky. Alright. You slink away. Not as quiet as you came
Yeah,
in.
because I'm still like,
Yeah,
And
you're able to get away. And back down the corridor you go.
We can go find
As you
them.
think you hear some mumbled cuss words as you dash away. Okay. It takes you probably another 20 minutes or so to get back to the group.
So she's gonna get a short rest out of this.
Because now you are back with everybody else.
You see a winged crocodile trying to snatch the rations out of my hand, like trying to feed it to him, getting too close.
What are we doing?
It's got that.
I never know.
That manticore by the face going.
I cherish it.
Why is everything a pet? Did we not learn from the ooze situation?
Paling's just got like this jar. She's just looking at like.
So
Where is
Zenith,
Xerxes?
I don't know where Xerxes is.
Or what's her name?
Zenith is
Zenith.
hiding behind a barrel with fish dogs.
Fish dogs. Sound delicious.
Weird dog, smoky fish things. Might taste good. You like fish?
Fish dog though. Sounds weird. You guys eat dog.
Eat what you have to sometimes.
That's true.
Lick my lips as I look at Jorge.
I don't notice. You're lucky. I'm too busy jiggling the manticore jowls.
But there were more people in cages. And another person in there with two of the dog things.
Probably more sacrifices. As Gravel speaks of.
Have you seen these dogfish things? Wait, who are you?
I am Gravel.
He's another pet.
No, not pets.
Pet handler, because we got new pets. Oh, see the scary.
I don't know.
So you're gonna carry the ooze too?
I prefer not to.
Alright, well, we do have some pressing concerns with her being kind of stuck down there.
She can stay stuck for a little while. That's all I mean.
Well, it's been a minute already.
Do you want some armor, my friend? My bag is very heavy, and I've got what you need. You tell me. You like leather, studded leather, chain,
I just imagine him turning
Splint.
into a Deckard Cain.
scale.
Tell me what you need.
I wouldn't be opposed to
I can't identify.
leather. Yes.
That's the best thing he's used for in Diablo 2.
Give him a whip.
A whip?
What?
If you have a two-handed weapon, that would be preferred.
I have a sling.
I've got.
I actually don't have very many weapons.
I'll lend him my original maul, but not for keepsies. So I want it back.
I appreciate that. I will cherish it. And try not to break it.
Just cherish it for the next couple of hours. After that, I'll cherish.
I'll give him.
Now I know why he wants so many pets.
I'll,
Makes more sense. No. Not very good with people.
Did you not grow up with a big family? We Dragonborn have quite a few family members.
Okay.
Hey. Laughs and rabbit over here.
I'll help him put on
one of your companions is trapped.
She went the other way when I came to figure out what was over there, and then when I came back, she didn't come back. So I went to go find out where she went while they came and rescued you, apparently.
I do
Why do
appreciate
you have
that.
so many eyes?
He's born that way.
Is that like a thing?
maybe it's Maybelline. Just luck.
Yeah, they can fix that sometimes, right? Some magic.
Probably.
Do you like having
You can see pretty well.
Probably really good depth perception.
Can you see?
I don't miss a lot.
Can you see an infrared or ultraviolet? Anything that I can't
I
see?
don't know what that is.
Cool. Me neither.
That's some.
Some type of magical
But
sight.
ultraviolet sounds cool, right?
Although that chest that you have is quite interesting.
Oh, so he sees it. I'm not
Wait,
miming.
we got a chest.
I'm still holding it on my shoulder. It's invisible.
While you were playing with
Oh, I guess
for
I
40
guess
minutes, he just stood there like this.
we can open it real quick. Maybe
It's
there's
like
something
furball
useful in it.
flex. It's a weird thing to flex about, my bro.
Well, how about this? Since you're less apt to helpings in it, I'll open it once we go help her.
I mean, I don't really care that much about what's in the chest.
Well, you can stay here.
I'm gonna go help the people you said were locked up in the cages.
Well, she's on that way.
Okay.
I'll help Grebel put
Because
on
she's
seven
trying to
leather
help
armor.
the people in
Okay.
the cages.
Well, we saw how that worked in the town.
So you all are heading towards the den? Okay,
I'm done, by the way.
perfect. That is great.
Is copying done?
What did you land him?
Huh?
What did you land him?
My original mall.
Was there anything special about it, or was it just...
Nope,
regular?
just a mall.
Okay.
I still have the vicious mall, but I don't trust him enough to give him that.
Sentimental values and brain parts that he cares.
Or you don't remember, or trust yourself to remember to ask for it.
That too. Little column A. That's Ryan's reasoning. That's not Cad's reasoning.
Okay. It takes you guys all 20 minutes to get back to where she was. As you guys come in, not a whole lot's changed. You can see the dog-looking things are kind of laying down now. They're not standing up, walking around. The individual who's sitting at the table looks like he's eating a meal of some sort. And this is what he looks like.
I don't like him.
I want his robe.
It is
I
pretty
want his
cool.
book.
About to Skyrim
The book
him.
floats.
Leave him naked.
Put a bucket on his head so
His
he can
book,
steal
his
from
book
him.
does float. It is floating around him as he's sitting down eating.
Pickpocket his clothes off.
Go through his pockets. I'm just looking. It's not illegal to look.
Good old floating boat.
We all float.
Not here.
Down
As
here,
you
though.
as you all are coming in the room and seeing all this, Chris, go ahead and make me a perception check.
25 for the first 20.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
Congrats.
It's gonna be a good night. Next week will suck. But
All right.
Dude, I rolled 3 19s in a row.
So
oh no,
burned
this side of the table, yeah, we're
so what you see is you see you know what? I don't think I have Bond in here. Hold on. You see a very giant-looking Goliath wearing a ram's.
So giant for Goliath or just?
Yeah, he's pretty big.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's got a giant ram's helmet on.
With
Kind
no
of shines in the light a little bit as he's kind of peeking around. You can see what looks to be like a little dwarf who's kind of stealthily eyeing from a corner. Behind him, you can see a very shiny looking furbog who has a giant pack on his back.
A boom box.
Yeah, with
Invisible
what
box.
looks to be like something in his arms, but you can't tell if there's anything there as it's invisible. And you can see a dragonborn that has multicolored eyes, as well as a heron who has a very long sword. What type of armor are you wearing?
I took
Oh,
the
that's right.
dragon armor.
And he looks like he's wearing what looks to be like a turtle type of armor, as it has like a shell on the back.
Tortoise in the hair.
Nice. I didn't make that connection yet.
I just did.
I just did.
Are we regretting it yet? Or?
No.
Not at all.
Where is Bob?
Can't be
What?
I just want to
tan,
tip him
right?
over.
And what was your race? Can I tell what race you are? No,
Me?
I got
Yeah.
yours, I think.
Me?
He's a heron.
Bunny. Heron gun.
You're a bunny. Yeah.
Bunny man.
You're a bunny. I don't want to write about a bunny, though.
That's
His name is Bun.
here and gone. Heron gun. Hair.
Okay, so you deserve bunny.
Okay.
It's very, very
I
funny
understand
name.
now.
They did good
and
naming.
what is your character race? Human?
Human. He's this very stock, average-looking human, brown hair, brown eyes. Average.
What type of clothing? Not armor, just clothing. What do you normally wear?
Stylish, but not flashy.
Okay.
So he looks like he's well dressed, not like a noble would, but just like an upper level merchant. But not like bright colors or anything. Just
No purple.
You know, before I
I'm
name
gonna use a token for your character.
yeah.
Is he older, younger?
Younger, like mid-20s.
before I name that main decor, I'm gonna have to sex it. Figure out if it's a boy.
Got sex.
That's the correct
We
term.
can have a gender reveal party.
Yeah.
So, you're in a
Burn down
cell
the
all
forest.
by yourself.
We'll
Yeah,
go back
for
to
right
the guild,
now,
burn the
this will
guild
be you. When you get a chance, just go online, find a character picture that you
I'll
like.
hunt something out.
Yep, and then
It's
just
hard to
like-
find nondescript. That's just,
Yeah.
or it's got to be nice looking, handsome.
Make it on Hero Forge, and I can put on a high res.
So this is what you look like right there. Right now.
That would be fine, yeah. It's a regular old guy.
Looks like
Somebody you might see on any street
oh
corner.
man,
Or
Mad Mardigan from Willow.
before the armor, yes.
Yeah.
Kind of guy you wouldn't be surprised to find it locked in a cage somewhere.
Yeah. So you're in a cage. You have one of those dog-looking things kind of in front of you. You've been in here probably, say, about 2 weeks. You're fed regularly. The meat is kind of interesting tasting if you decided to eat it.
Oh, I eat it.
Oh no.
I don't enjoy it, but I'm like, yeah, it's food. It keeps me alive.
They do give you also like what's like an oatmeal type of
Gruel,
gruel.
very finest gruel.
yeah. You've kind of heard the individual who's been here. He's been your captor probably for about a week now, as the previous captor fucked up and had one of the persons that was in your cell actually escape. They caught him, of course, and dispatched him and the guard that was holding him. This individual, you know, is to be a mage, and he's unlike any mage you've ever seen before or even heard about. He calls upon the void of space itself, as you've seen him pluck things out of thin air and put things away, as well as summon these two creatures that are before you. And every time he does, he actually almost looks like he opens up the night sky and these creatures step out.
So do I have any of my stuff, like even like paper, pencil?
Yeah, you have your basic stuff. No weapons though, of course,
Okay.
and no armor.
Oh, then I'm writing and drawing as best I can. I make lots of copious notes because I really got nothing else to do right now.
Yep, and they don't seem to mind. You kind of figured that you're not going to survive this encounter with this group, but you know, you've been here for 2 weeks, and this is the first time you've actually seen some kind of hope of something going on.
Yeah, something's happening, for
Yep.
good or bad. Something's happening.
All right, so the rest of you, what would you guys like to do?
Probably just stare
foolish
at
mistakes
confusion,
I make first.
watching him open a tear into the night sky. And
No, you haven't seen that.
oh, we haven't seen that yet.
No,
Okay.
he's seen that because he's
Gotcha.
been there for 2 weeks. Hold on a second.
Are these the only
Hello?
things?
Hold on a second. Hey, you guys make it in? All right, perfect.
I'm gonna head straight to. my guy. I'm gonna try to knock him over.
All right. Well, I'll give you a call after I get done with game. All right, love you.
Move the fastest thing.
Bye. She made it to North Carolina.
Yay.
So,
Are these the only things he's brought through?
yes.
Okay.
Can I get the Manticore up here too?
Oh, you want him to actually fight?
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
He dies.
Yeah.
Is it that convinced yet?
If he dies, he dies. His face creeps me out ever. They have a human face, right?
It's kind of like weird. Because I was looking
This
up
one,
like,
this one's a little different. So yes, normally they do.
some of them like this one doesn't look too bad. That one looks okay. But then other times I've seen
It's a
them.
magic card, isn't it? It looks like a magic
Yeah, I
card.
think so.
Yeah, so this is what this Manticore looks like.
Yeah, that's fucking
Oh,
awesome.
shit. Hold on, let me look down.
Or like even that one looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks badass.
Like that one looks pretty cool too.
Yeah.
But like the ones that have the human faces, like from like the original myth and stuff like that, like ooh.
But he's also a young Manticore. He's not fully grown.
Angsty teen manticore.
He's a good boy.
Okay.
Is it a boy or is it a girl?
You don't know.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah?
sex
Okay.
in the
Have you
hallway.
Well,
turned it over and looked
we'll have
at
to sex it later.
Depends on the part, probably.
I gotta see if my gator has a cloaca. I'm confused about anatomy. That quantity of holes.
I'll get it to roll over later and we'll check it out.
So, are we just gonna go?
Yeah, I'm not the plan guy.
I already.
Listen, I don't make the decisions first because I'll make the foolish decisions. I'd rather at least be the second fool.
Why you got bonked on the head?
He wants to be the
I
follower.
didn't see him. It doesn't count.
I'm not the
It's
fool.
not
but
my
I'm the
fault.
follower.
I know what I want to do.
Those of you who can't
Murder.
see, it's a D4
I mean-
with the 2 up.
Freedom.
Sorry, what?
It's a D4 with the 2 up.
Noted.
I
What are
mean,
you waiting on? What did you
this is charge in there, I guess.
Yeah, we're
I'm
coming.
gonna
I got my
I'm gonna
initiative
prep my
right now.
my crossbow with the drug bolts. So I have like 4 out of 5 shots of that left.
I pulled my sword out in like 5 minutes.
I'm gonna get my hammer out. My arm's gonna do that cool Sub-Zero thing.
Oh. Nah, there's not enough room for no bows. Also, the glacial bow is named glacial bow. It doesn't do any ice things.
It's very
It
slow.
does ice damage. right?
Oh, yeah, if you're in low light.
Yeah,
Oh,
low light's
okay.
in the cold, and then the other one's like fire, isn't it? Like sunlight does something else,
It
doesn't
ups if you have like Hunter's Mark. It
Yeah.
adds damage to the Hunter's
it? It wasn't
Yeah.
my weapon, so I don't remember.
Yeah, it does something extra for Hunter's Mark, so I just didn't memorize that part because that's never gonna happen.
I got Hunter's Mark on a monk when we did a Strahd one shot, and that was a lot of fun. Like D6s everywhere. Flurry blow.
I
Hunter's
am
Mark.
going to coat my offhand sword with the paralysis poison that I have,
Okay.
and then I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I'm ready. I know what I'm doing. So,
Got a finger on the trigger.
like, I can do what I'm
I'm
gonna
not
do
gonna be the
before
first one to shoot, but
before we roll it. I have no problem attacking first. Okay, so I'm gonna use my helmet and charge directly at that guy. I guess I should have pulled that up first. I'm sorry. He's got to do a dex or strength. I need to print out the card for this. No. I don't want to open the app. Yeah. So he's got to dodge or stop me. If he's gonna dodge, it's a dex, acrobatics of DC 15. If he wants to stop me, it's a strength athletics check of 30.
Okay. He fails.
Okay. Was he trying to stop me, or I guess it doesn't matter because he's not a huge creature. So yeah, he's gonna get knocked prone and take. 13 damage.
Okay. He will use his rebuke from beyond. When damaged by a creature 60 feet, the Voidcaster uses a reaction to bark Void of Destruction speech. If a creature can hear the caster, it takes damage equal to half the caster's level plus their intelligence, so that'll be 10 points of necrotic damage.
Fucking that ring again, man. I kept that damn ring.
Where is that ring? It's just
I still got it. Yeah.
And he is prone, correct?
Yeah.
Prone, you say?
I'm gonna like look down at him and say, "Surprise!
surprise.
Surprise,
As he's
motherfucker!"
kind of like, as he kind of you just hear the speech kind of come out. It's more of like shadowed whispers as he's like, "You will fail." As it kind of gets into your ears, you just feel the necrotic energy just drain your life away. All right. Everyone, go ahead and roll initiative. Ooh.
Judgment is questionable.
Let's see. The luck is on this end of the
Oh,
table.
Jesus. They're going.
You all get to go at some point.
At least get him out of the way on initiative. Really natural 20s.
Listen, I'm gonna take alert.
Oh,
That was 17.
What do you do to get advantage on initiative? Is it just items?
what did I have?
There
advantage
is
on?
a
Is it
weapon,
class?
there's a
Like,
feat,
yeah,
there's a voice.
There's a something of warning,
Oh, it's a weapon. That's
and
right,
then
Oh yeah, warning weapon.
and then
which we have one, right?
barbarian.
Oh no, you get the +5.
Path
yeah,
of the
+5
Berserk.
is still
Barbarian gets
arguably
kind of like feral instinct or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, something like
Depends
that.
on your
That's
luck,
what
yeah.
I'm thinking of.
What weapon do we have that was
We don't have it anymore. We sold them. We had 2 different ones though.
Bummer ones are fun
You
because
put
they don't require a 2
one on you, enchantment on yours?
Carry
I
that.
took that bone shattering
Carry
enchantment
it
from
around,
that
yeah.
Oh, that's
dragon axe and put it on there.
Indeed,
All right,
they're
so
gonna hate you.
25 to 20.
Demons grow to hate you.
21.
25 to 20? 20. I'm sorry. No, not 20. 18. Bad math.
What did you say you had? 21, you said? Okay, and then you had an 18, you said,
Yes.
Chris?
So do I. I'll see to you. I'm still going. What the? We're also in a cage. I can do things. Also true. I can morally support you.
Can I get you and Holly to roll a d6?
I think I'm gonna name the Manticore Mac.
6. He wins.
Mac to me.
Like Matt Gargan, Scorpion from Spider-Man.
Alright, and then 15, or 20 to 15? Sorry, 2.
16.
I got a 16. Alright, 15 to 10.
That's me, 12. As I try to re-aim on my shot now that the guy's prone, I'm like, oh shit.
I'll pick him back up.
Oh. Hold him still.
I'll pick him up and shoot him now.
What'd you get? Yo, you had
21.
Yeah, no, that guy's gonna die.
That +8 for my initiative is nice.
Yeah, you lucked out. You're going before him.
I was a little worried when he said that he had 2 20s. Like, man, that's a bummer.
Alright, so let me double check and make sure I got everybody in the order. I got Kaz, I got Holly, I got Chris's character,
Zenith.
Vaughn. Oh, Zenith, that's right. That's what she did.
I actually prefer going like later in initiative. I feel like a lot of my stuff is responsive. Like I need to know like what the situation is before I start casting spells.
I like. That's why I took the alert feat, so I could go first a lot more often. So that way, for raid and stuff.
Already considering alert.
And now for the with the helmet, it's even better. So I can knock him down when we surprise him like that. And hopefully, I'll get like 2 free hits on this guy.
With advantage.
Yeah.
I thought these things were Nothics for like a half second when I was zoomed out.
Alright, so I got Zenith,
These are
I
some
got Switch.
high initiatives.
I got the guy. Am I missing anyone?
I think that's everyone.
They had one I was looking for that's
Okay.
supposed to be a sour too, called like Faust.
Is the
or something
Manticore
like
just
that.
going on?
It's called
Yeah,
Faust.
it'll go
It's got like
at
a devil
Tess's
on
turn.
it or something. And I'm like, I want to get that one, but I
They use
couldn't
it like
find
they
it.
do the Ranger from community.
some
If you
It's
can
in
find
the
any of
pets.
their like
Yep.
reds, like I think they're called Flanders
Alright.
red or Flemish reds,
Um,
and they're sour like those.
so to control your Manticore, you have to use your bonus action to
Okay.
issue it a command.
Okay.
Okay. It's not like a summon where it has its own free will.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't really have anything to
That's
do.
the problem. It does have its own free will.
I don't really
Well,
have anything to do
So
with
he hasn't
Smack it on the nose. Kill that one.
he hasn't fully tamed it yet. So he's gonna have to make animal handling checks to actually get it to
That'll be
follow
fun.
its directions.
Need to beat the next gym leader in order for it to listen.
Yeah,
If
you
it
don't have
bites
enough
me, I'm
badges.
stabbing it.
That's fine. I
I'm waiting until
you
it
know.
goes to sleep. I'm not a good. I'm not a good fighter. When you go to sleep, though, you're
Come
dead.
down here.
I don't know. It just must have choked on its own blood while it was sleeping. I don't know.
And this guy will make 3 attacks against Kaz.
Oh boy.
Is that the guy that's on the ground, or
No, that's
Or
the
the-
little
yeah,
guy
the
on
one
ground.
moved down.
the smoky thing beside it? Okay.
Alright, so I got 2 modified 20s and a 18 to hit.
The 220s hit, but not the 18.
Okay. So I'll make 2 claw attacks.
Pull up right now.
No.
Didn't y'all take a short rest?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, I'm full up.
3.
We took one. When did we take one?
Right before we went down to the animals. Right, because I'm
Yeah.
at full. And I use hit dice.
It'll be 8 points of piercing damage for the first attack.
Sweet, it's not bludgeoning.
15 points of slashing damage for the second attack.
I think bludgeoning would do less. Like when boxers grease up their face, let the gloves slide off.
Okay. This guy's turn. And it's saw you run from here. Was there speed? It'll come here. And it'll make these 3 attacks against Zenith. And I'm almost certain all those hit. Yes, all those hits.
Oh wait.
So Zenith will take 17 points of damage for the first attack. 19 points for the second attack.
She going down.
And 14 points for the third attack.
45.
Alright,
45 points enough of us.
That's 2/3 of me.
Kaz, you're up.
Okay, I'm just gonna attack this guy. This is the one that's prone. First attack is nat 20.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
So lucky you got to go before him.
yeah, I know. Okay, so that's gonna be 3 cold and 7 bludgeoning, and then I'll roll again for the. That's 1 cold and 11 bludgeoning, and then for my second attack. 27.
27 hits.
8 bludgeoning and 3 cold. Or sorry, 14 bludgeoning and 3 cold.
Okay.
And then I was gonna use my bonus action to get the manticore to attack, but I think I better drink a potion. So I'm gonna drink a greater potion of healing,
Okay.
and that'll be the end of my turn.
4 plus 4, I believe.
Yeah.
That'd be 4 plus 4.
Plus 4, right?
Yep.
Okay. That's it for round.
Okay.
I think someone's trying to give you love, Brazil. she wants my pizza, that's
I
why.
figured.
I can't have anything without these
Alright, he will stand up
Routing me.
and he will bonus action use void speech. So as he does, you kind of see like the words kind of mist into a black smoke. It kind of swirls around him as he's saying the words, "You cannot take me." As he does so, the words kind of just form into the smoke and kind of swirl around him. Anybody who makes an attack against him must make so at disadvantage. That's his bonus action, and then for his action,
What you meant to say was I can't hit you again.
he will cast Void Strike against you, Kaz. He will do so at disadvantage. And that'll be modified 20 to hit.
Yeah.
Alright. And it's an 8. As he does so, you kind of just see him kind of open up a sliver into the space, and it just goes kind of black for a second, and then it opens up, and you just see this bolt of lightning come out of it, black as day, as it comes into reality to hit you. Alright. Will be 29 points of necrotic damage. And you are frightened of him until the start of your next turn.
Okay.
My plan.
Well, that really won't do much then, will it? Because if it goes away at the start of my next turn, then
At the start of your next turn.
so
It keeps me from giving you an extra attack on my
that's
turn,
good. That's
which
good.
was my plan.
I planned this all along. Alright, let's see. Who's up next? Holly.
That'd be me. I'm gonna rush over after watching this thing beat the hell out of Zenith.
That your girlfriend?
Yep. And I'm gonna try and stab it once.
Okay. Make your attack roll.
With advantage, right? Flanking, no?
No, there's only 2 of us next to it.
Yeah, so I do flanking.
I thought it was
If you
a
gain or
large
want a
creature.
creature, you have 3 or more. It's automatic flanking. You don't do the rolls.
So yeah, that's gonna be like a 13 to hit.
13 to hit. Let me see.
I doubt that one hits. And then offhand attack.
Oh,
That's
why.
better.
I'm not where I.
It's gonna
my
be
screen is showing.
a
Refresh.
21 to hit.
That does hit.
Alright. So I'm gonna need it to make a DC 15 con save.
Is that for the paralyzation?
Yes, it is.
That is a fail.
He will be paralyzed. It didn't give me or I didn't write down a time frame for it, so I have no idea how long he's paralyzed.
Roll a d4.
Of course, the one I forgot for him. I got my bag right here.
Nobody wants to use those tiny dice.
There's a whole bag of
Bears.
useful
Those are
ones.
goblin dice.
2.
2. So 2 rounds.
All right. And that's fantastic. Three, 25 necrotic damage.
Jeez. 25 all necrotic damage?
It does the 1d4, so I think it's the slashing and then necrotic after that. Yeah, 1d4 plus 1 necrotic, so it'd be 4 necrotic and then 19 slashing.
It looks like your necrotic damage didn't really do anything.
Yeah, figured. But I messed with the radiant one.
Okay.
It's what it is on that front. Still got the sneak attack in though.
Chris, your character. Do you
I-
want to introduce your character as you're kind of like
Yeah, I'm
looking
gonna
through the bars?
run up to like the bars. Can I see the people that are like in the
Yeah,
far end of the
yeah.
tunnel?
You rolled a natural 20. You can see them.
Yeah, I run up to the bars and go, "Hey, my name's Silas," and I cast Bless. Or I would have sometime during the week stolen a couple of wooden spoons, so I went up to the cave and you'd start immigrant song or something like that. Just driving and cast Blessed.
All right.
Since I can cast with my music, so it's my instrument.
There you go. So what does Bless do for the party?
It's a D4 to attacks, saving throws, and saving throws, I think that's it. But I can get 3 people. So I'm gonna get the gentleman that's up there killing the guy that I don't like. 2 people trying to kill the thing I don't like.
Okay, so
Basically, the 3 people I've seen
so they have
intermittently.
names. So Kaz is down there at the bottom.
Okay.
He's the barbarian looking one.
Okay.
Is that one of them?
Yeah, I think it was.
So he's down here.
Yes. So I
Okay,
got
so-
him. Then the 2 beside the shadow creature.
Holly and Zenith.
Holly and Zenith. Okay, cool.
She's a big fan of those TVs.
And you're Zenith, or you? Holly?
No, I'm Holly.
Yeah, so
Okay.
he's Holly. I'm playing Zenith. Alright, so we'll do Bless. You got Angel Wings. Yes, so you know you're blessed.
Boy named Sue with it. Dwarf named Holly.
Nothing wrong with that. Let the other doors make fun. Yeah, it's just like this halo of like musical notes that turn into arcane formula.
Kind of
Fall
like
over you.
that musical note fight in Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, that scene was awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Okay.
That's
Alright.
1d4 to attacks and saving throws.
Yep. And then I take a few steps back where I can still see, but nothing can run up like reach through bars and get me.
Gotcha.
That'd be a chicken shit.
Alright.
Nothing wrong with that.
And you said your name was Silas?
Silas, S-I-L-A-S.
Alright, hold on. So let's go ahead and we'll add your name to your character. S-A...
S-I-L-A-S.
S-I...
I don't do weird names, so I forget them and mispronounce them.
Silas.
I did the weird name. The nickname Holly.
Alright.
Hard to
I did
fuck
too.
up.
I did a weird name, but with the nickname Kaz.
So it is Zenith's turn. Zenith will...
That's just my foot. Oh, maybe she can do
Gosh.
something.
Zed will fucking cure wounds yourself.
That sounds like a good plan for her, especially while there is a paralyzed thing in her face.
Oh, it's paralyzed.
Yep. Great poison.
So she will cast.
I assume that's going to give me advantage on it.
Advantage to hit and auto crit if you do within 5 feet.
Yep. Because it's incapacitated.
Oh, it's incapacitated. Okay, yes.
No, I mean, paralysis adds lots of things. It ain't going nowhere. It
I
ain't
have
doing
a mark
nothing.
for a reason. I'm used to looking at my Dungeon Master screen for them.
For conditions,
Yeah.
that's why I just keep the conditions thing. Just
I had to
open so
dig
can
this
scroll.
out. I don't bring it because I
Alright.
tell my place it's not my
She
problem.
heals
My character
herself.
works.
And she will bonus action. Fucking.
Does paralyze make that prone, or is it like standing from
No,
paralyzed?
it's standing
She
for-
will bonus action put chromatic gift on her bow of fire.
That girl.
As
Goes
it
good with the
glows.
drums.
That's all she can do right now. Okay, Bond.
How far am I from the dude? I can't. I didn't bring my mouse, so
No,
I
you're
can't
good,
click
you're good.
anything. If I'm okay, it's too far. I'll move up next to the weird gray dog thing and start trying to cut its limbs off. Whew.
Is that good, or do you want to be someplace different?
That's about what I was looking for. Yeah.
Cool.
Bounce.
Leave room for me to get in there.
I'm just careful to not use the word hop this time. Not using my hop feature yet. Does a 16 hit?
16 does hit.
16 does hit. That'll be.
It's a crit.
Oh, right. That is why I rolled 2 dice. I knew that. So 5, 6, 7, 13 slashing.
13 slashing.
As a crit?
As a crit.
Who's
an auto
paralyzed?
crit is-
Yeah, it's an auto crit. Yeah, because it's paralyzed. I forgot why I got the die out. I was like, I don't want to use superiority die.
Yeah, you do. That's your dice.
Is it? Do I think I should keep swinging?
Do you think you should?
Yeah,
use
like
it?
it's not petrified. It's paralyzed. It's not dead yet, right?
No.
All right. Cool. 22 to hit for the second.
Yep, that'll hit.
Uh,
Crit.
14 slashing.
Okay.
You
Still have a bonus action.
do, but I don't have anything.
I mean, you have Holly there.
Oh,
You have Holly there.
yeah, but I don't have bonus actions.
Oh,
I have to use. They can.
He has to
Someone else
sacrifice
can.
one of his
I have to
attacks.
sacrifice one of my attacks, and I didn't feel like that was going to be as advantageous.
I thought you could use them as bonus actions.
No. It takes my bonus action as well.
That's dumb.
No.
Oh,
It's
no,
only
wait,
if you
that's the one
sacrifice
that
one of your
does it.
attacks for Commander Strike.
Yeah.
Most of my superiority attacks end up taking up one of my bonus actions, but no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nope. I'll just sit here
Okay.
and
Switch.
sit here and wait.
Let me see how much movement it's going to take me to get there. So 20 feet. 20 feet of movement will put me
Come
here.
here.
I got 10 feet left. And I want to use my crossbow, and I'm still aiming at the main guy. Was that like the Void Caster?
This one right here.
Yes.
Yes.
And
You have
so
to roll with disadvantage.
disadvantage. Yep.
Well, he's incapacitated.
No, he's not.
No, that's not the thing. They
No,
were fighting
he's
if they're
getting the
incapacitated.
spell
trying to
caster.
cast
Yeah,
it
he's
on
attacking
there.
the cast.
Oh, because he's got the voidy thingy up.
No, that's gonna miss.
Okay.
I'm sick
I
of
forgot
playing
he
with
had
this
his
damn
wiki.
thing. I'll just throw it on the table next to me, and then bonus action, I'll cast spiritual weapon and summon the anvil and drop it on the thing next to me.
Okay. Let me pull up your spiritual anvil. Anvil. Ta-da! So now you do have advantage on this thing because of you guys are ganging up on
Yeah,
it.
that'll probably hit 18 plus 8,
Yep, that'll
26.
So it's still a crit.
Oh, it's a crit? Nice. 5, double the 10, plus 5, so 15 force damage.
Nice. Perfect.
It's good use of that poison. Glad I remembered I had that stuff.
Yeah.
Anything that paralyzes is unfortunate for this.
Yeah, seeing as it has taken so many hits and is still not down, yeah.
And then, do I think that moving away from this thing is going to inflict like an attack of opportunity, or is it like paralyzed still?
No, it's paralyzed.
So I have 10 more feet, and I'll just like kind of circle back around, not standing on the table, but I guess I'll move around to this corner.
Physical roll. Runs by. He'll kind of dash up into your spot. He'll make his 2 attacks. Both of those will hit. Your is what a D8. Or
The regular maul
Yeah.
is. I don't have it on here anymore. I'm sorry.
It's a D10.
Yeah, it's a D10.
So that'll be 16 for the first attack, and 4 for the second. 20 plus 20, and then he will move the rest of his movement speed to right there. Alright. Top of the round. This guy's turn. Three attacks. Only one will hit you, Kaz. $11 points of damage. And the other one's paralyzed, so he can't do anything. Kaz, you're up.
Okay. So.
1 round. I'll keep tabs on it for you.
And then blast gives me a +4 to my attack, right? Attack. Hit.
Or plus D4.
Plus a D4.
Who are you attacking?
The guy there.
The spellcaster?
Yeah.
Did you do it at disadvantage?
Oh, that's right.
And then plus a D4.
7. 19.
A 19?
Yeah.
Does hit.
I guess he was wrong.
5 cold. 7, 8. 14. 13 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And the second attack. $24.
That'll hit.
3 cold. And 7 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then, let's see. I'm gonna try to get the Manticore to move down here by this guy. By this one.
Okay.
And then try to get him to attack.
Okay, go ahead and make your animal handling check.
Fingers crossed. Let's use a different dice. Fuck. 9.
Total 9?
Yeah.
It moves down, but it's like.
Okay. That's a, you know, I'll tell you, it's 50-50.
He's not getting stabbed now.
He moved. That's like good boy.
Alright. It's gonna be caster's turn.
been a good fight, guys.
Looking pretty bad.
Oh yeah.
How are you guys looking health-wise?
I even
Is that
skipped.
just him and Zenith? that are hurting?
I get so stingy with those hit dice. I don't know why I do that for. I should have.
Especially now you have
It's
seven.
that bad habit video game, not one to use your
Like when you're
potions.
low level, yeah, you only have like one or two.
Use half of them. And
Alright, he will,
Every time I hear the word short rest, I'm like,
he
Where's
will
my D10?
bonus
Where's my
action
D10?
Misty Step over here. And then
what the rude?
Bitch.
he
we go.
will Eldritch Blast you.
Oh, I see him now.
I'm gonna dodge it. Dragon Ball Z style. After image.
Alright. One of the balls miss you, the other one is 19 plus numbers.
Yeah.
So, pretty sure not.
Man, this dungeon is getting weirder and weirder.
Now you're getting hit with balls.
Yeah.
Only one ball.
So that'll be
Takes
8
less
points of Eldritch
How much?
Blast damage.
How much?
it's on the hip twist.
Those
Yeah.
guys out there were doing stuff with those
So
dolls.
it's considered force damage.
How long's the cone on
Polly.
Alright, I'm gonna just angrily start swinging at this thing.
It doesn't do anything for your attacks, but
Yep.
it makes you feel better.
Yep. So first attack is I'll have some.
He's like, I'm gonna imitate Kaz and rage swing.
That's the spirit.
I'm glad that ended up over there. I
You
was
get
like,
advantage because you
Yeah,
have.
that was with advantage. That's gonna be 24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Alright.
It's a crit.
Yep.
One of the
23.
Hey Alexa,
Yes, Dad?
can you take Brazil? She needs to go again.
Okay.
Southeast.
So it'll be
God, these are fine.
48 piercing damage.
Holy shit.
Tell me how you kill it.
Thoroughly.
With an extra 7 radiant on the. For a little bit extra on top.
Hey, buddy.
The Manticore's sad now too. He's gonna cry.
So as soon as it,
Call it adding some stank.
like, I just want to like wrap its tongue around with the one sword and then just stab it in its little eye, and it's like smoke spouts out while it just flashes the radiant, making a nice little light laser
That's
show.
going to rave.
It's like a rare. Yeah.
Still got my boombox.
As you just hear this like otherworldly screech.
Just leave her alone.
I didn't know you cared.
It's like
You're welcome.
in Battle of the Gods when Beerus backhands Bulma. And
Yeah.
then Vegeta like hulks out.
Yeah.
That's my Bulma.
That's my. Did you guys watch that fan made on Facebook?
I saw a clip of it, but I haven't
Oh
watched
my
it.
god! It like I saw the clip where freaking Chi-Chi gets slapped by Brawly
Uh-huh.
and like hits the wall and like you just see her just collapse. And dude, Goku just freaking full demon sends. You're just like, you're about to get fucked up so bad. And you just see Vegeta like, ha ha ha, yeah, you're about to die.
He's always been nice to people.
Yeah.
You
Alright, so, Silas. You
Oh,
are-
I'm
That's
Oh,
ten.
sorry.
I got one more
Sorry.
thing.
Let's do more bad, horrible things.
Okay, I can get it right there. Don't get too close. So, bonus action dash to right. No, one more back up. There we go.
Okay.
They just
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to put the map later. Here we go.
I have no.
And that concludes my turn.
Perfect. Silas.
Silas is going to run up to the edge of the cage, look at the void dude again, and start making rude comments about being a child of the void because your mother was a big ass whore. I'm going to cast vicious mockery.
Nice!
I cast Vicious Mockery. It's a
What do I gotta roll?
DC 15 wisdom save.
Somebody let that man out of the cage.
So he actually passes.
I like him. He's coming
That's
with
okay.
us.
I gotta try.
It's a new pet.
We can't just a
Like,
freaking foster mom over here.
Just
you're
like
mine.
yes.
We're running low on food.
Yes, I've been yours. Maintaining ownership is a different issue.
Alright, Zen.
And then I'm gonna move back a little bit again.
Alright, so Zen doesn't have.
I want to. If he
on
wants to
her,
blast me, he's gonna have to come around.
She will cast Hunter's Mark. And.
Oh, great.
Can't remember if Hunter's Mark is the bonus action.
It is.
Yeah,
There's
it
my
is.
it's bonus action.
Alright, cool. Then she will make her attack. How much she got to hit? That will definitely hit. Cool.
It's the first sneak attack I got crit dice on for a while. I was like, yes, I want to
So
see how
sweet.
bad this gets.
It's always sweet. Oh,
Ooh,
D6.
she does some pretty good damage. 17 points of damage hit the creature. Alright. And Bon, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna do a cone attack, right?
Okay.
Trying to hit that dude with a cone. It says 60-foot cone. I don't remember if you nerfed the distance at all.
Oh, is
But
it for the
The dragon shield,
No,
dragon
I didn't
armor.
nerf the
The
cone
distance,
distance.
you just yeah, the dice.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to move like roughly on top of the table. I'll use a hop if I have to get to where I'm not going to hit anybody extra.
Okay, so hold on. Let's see. So 60
Yeah.
foot gets you here, and you're trying to aim it this way.
Well, I assumed that bale was going to be in the way, so I was going on the table. Oh yeah. I was moving towards the table
Oh, okay.
because because it's a cone. I don't want to catch.
All right, so
I don't wanna
how far
catch,
how far down are you moving?
Oh, as close as possible,
10, 15,
especially if I could be next to Kaz for the.
30, 35. What's your movement speed?
It's 30, and I got an extra 15 if I hop.
30 puts you there.
Okay, I'll hop next to Kaz and then do the cone.
You want to hop right here? Or one more?
That's good. As long as I'm next to you so that I can do the shield thing if I have to. Or, not you, you know what I mean.
Okay, so you're gonna aim the cone this way.
Yes.
Okay.
And it is a constitution saving throw.
It's a 60-foot cone, but how big is the cone? Like how wide is it? Should
It's
it be
as
like-
wide as
It's
it
a
is long.
60-foot cone.
So at 15 feet, it's 15 wide. At 20 feet, it's 20 feet wide.
If I hit you, I'm sorry. I've made my
Is
decision.
it dex save?
No, constitution. I know, right?
Yeah, that will hit Holly. To get that.
I will
cone.
just apologize now.
That's okay. It's still something I can see.
Okay. So he's gonna make a save con. You said
Yes.
So do I. At least I got a 4.
he passes.
Never know.
So it's half.
Yep.
But I rolled a bunch of 8s over here, so.
16? What was it?
Yeah, 60.
16, yeah.
Con.
Okay, yeah, 16.
So you pass.
That'll hurt.
Alright.
Plus one of the best spells.
Yeah, because I would have had 15 without that.
Oh, right, it's half. Okay. So it's 35
Total
total, and then half it to
17.
17.
17.
Am I able to uncannily dodge half of that? To half it a second time?
Yeah, because it's it's a
It's
spell.
something
it's a
I
spell
can take
attack.
damage.
Yeah.
Alright, that's what I'm going to use my reaction for then. So I will take 8.
Immediately, Bond's like, "Oh shit! Sorry!"
At least you're not getting hit with
Was it
arrows.
like fire, or was it cold, or was it what?
Steam.
Steam?
Yeah. Granted to me by the dragon.
it does.
half
It
your-
does. It does.
Half your
it's
hair
my-
is all frizzed up.
Yeah.
You're like,
It's also
it
my
does
first
fire
time.
damage, but
It's humid in here now.
That's true. It is.
Oh, what about the random person that was right behind there?
They're on the other side of the wall.
Switch.
It's like a
If
spot.
they have
It's
not
like a
hidden,
spawn.
it's their responsibility.
I think I can only move as a bonus action. I can only move my spiritual weapon 20 feet. I think.
Yep.
So I'll move it. All right. I don't have access, but
Hey,
just
hold on.
just basically 20 feet straight down, but maybe angled towards the little monster guy, not the caster. I know I can't get it to him, but
20.
and then I have 30 feet, which I don't think I can get quite to that thing either. I can get basically right next to.
No, you'd be right next to it. Yeah,
Oh,
that's next
oh,
to
then
him.
it is. Yeah. Okay. So I'll run up here and already use my bonus action. So action to hit it with the Dawn Spark.
Okay.
And does he have what's that little status symbol on
He's
him?
hunter's marked.
Oh, okay. So that doesn't affect me, and he's not. We're not flanking him yet. So
Nope.
that's not gonna hit. 12.
12 is not him.
And I think that's it.
Okay. We'll run up 30 feet as well.
Oh wait, was I able to get the? Sorry, was I able to get the spiritual weapon like up to him and be able to hit it?
You're right in the cat corner. You want to? Go ahead.
Okay. Come on, stop rolling this dice. 15.
Does not hit. Both his attacks will hit. Where's my D10? 12 points. Plus 8, so 20 points of damage. Oh. The non-natural weapon. Very nice. Top of the round is his turn. No, fuck it. He's gonna hit. He's gonna hit Gravel, because Gravel was actually the last person that hit him.
Yeah.
2 of those miss, and only 1 hits.
Hey, what's he got with a studded leather? Studded leather, like
16.
12 plus like dex or something.
Is it 12 plus? I thought studded was
Studded is 13.
13.
Or is it 12?
I think so.
No, leather's 1, studded 12.
12. So 50.
I know, because someday I'll be able to put mine back on. Right now I'm butt naked in the cage. Well, not butt naked, but naked enough.
Yeah.
I feel butt naked.
He takes 14 points of damage. Okay. Kaz, you're up.
Oh boy. So putting a weapon down is free action, dropping it.
Yep.
And then, but drawing a weapon would use a bonus action.
Correct.
Same for a shield, so I could like drop my shield for a free action.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fuck it, let's do it. I'm having fun. So I'm gonna drop my shield and pull out my +2 hand axe, and I'm gonna turn around and throw the hand axe at the caster there.
Okay.
22.
It hit?
Yeah.
Does hit.
Oh fuck. It's 8 damage,
Okay.
and then I'll attack the guy in front of me there with crossbow.
So you're using, are you using one of your attacks to
Yeah.
splitting?
27.
27 does hit.
2 cold, and 10 bludgeoning. And that'll be it for me.
Alright, I'm gonna need Kaz, Vaughn, Swage, and my creature to make Dexterity saving throws.
Is it something that I can see?
You see a spell being cast, yeah. As he opens up another void space, this time in the center, creating a sphere. As the sphere kind of shrinks down, it explodes. As he casts Void Burst.
22.
Void ball.
Dexterity, you said?
Yep, Dexterity.
25.
Okay, it's a pass.
Makes that. That's all you think.
That's a pass.
Everything's void this, void that.
I'm using a reaction. Oh, cool. 19.
That is a 19. That is a pass.
After using my lucky.
Yeah, I was gonna say I forgot the hair guy.
I had to use my lucky footwork on that one. I wasn't sure I was gonna pass.
Karma just evened out for me because I rolled like a 2 and 2 3s and a 4.
Oh, I would have failed if I didn't. Without that one ability.
You have less too, right?
Yeah, I didn't. I don't think I needed it, but
You have danger sense.
yeah, danger sense. Danger sense
Which
helps
comes
a
with
lot.
its own theme song. Like, danger sense. Ding, ding, ding.
Let's get danger sense.
That'll be 19. And
Is that a torso on that table next to?
he will just
Zenith?
bonus. He'll bonus
Looks like
action
torso.
Whispers of the Void again.
So is that the
I think it's a bag.
Yeah, it looks like a bag with nipples.
So what's in it? Oh.
Holly.
how's Kaz looking over there? Can I do a
Go ahead
perception?
and make a health check.
That is not a strong suit of mine. Medicine check, there we go. Nat 20, 24.
How does Kaz look?
I
So-
really care.
So are you asking me how I'm doing?
No, I'm just looking to see how
Yeah.
much you've been
You were
touched
giving a
up.
percentile of your health. What
In
you,
words.
What
In
would
words?
You, yeah, in words. What would you be?
So then I'll catch you like looking at me, and I'll go to give you like a thumbs up and say I'm good, and then like a big like bubble of like blood like bubbles up and pops. A little bit of blood like trickles out of my mouth.
Alright, I'm gonna
Give him a wink, a tear of blood.
Yeah.
U-turn
Stigmata.
and move right over here next to this thing, and I'm gonna make my stab attack at it.
I do that thing that the guys who break their nose do, where they blow out the blood clot.
Yay for advantage. Oh, I get a 4 on that too. Hey, that'll be a
The D4 has been liking you.
yes, it has. 23 to hit.
I'll hit. Not a crit though.
Nope. Still a lot of dice. Uh, 23 piercing damage and 2 radiant.
Okay.
And then offhand slash. That should hit. It's 21, 24.
Yep.
Will be for 7 piercing and 3 necrotic.
It doesn't do anything.
Okay, so don't worry about the necrotic. Okay. And that will conclude my turn over here.
Silence.
So the void beast, or as I'm naming it now,
Void
it's
beast.
in my notes. It's in my notes. It's not under like any conditions. It's still up and fairly active.
Go ahead and make a. You can free action make a medicine check.
23.
Yeah, it's looking pretty shitty. It doesn't have that much left in it.
Then I will look down at the void caster and your sister, and then I'll just
Vicious
cast
mockery.
vicious mockery again.
He passes. He rolled a natural 18.
That's okay. They're gonna pass a lot. That's okay. You gotta try.
I love that movie.
You know, vicious mockery for RP effect is
You
fucking
make fun of me 5 or 6 more times.
primo, but you know.
Then I'm going to do bonus action stealth over into the corner and attempt to hide.
I'm thinking, bro. You're better.
Might help if I can actually read the die. No, that's not gonna really. 9.
Nine.
I'm like too curious about what's going on, so I go over and sneak around the corner.
You're kind of like,
look around the
as you
corner.
guys just see Silas like kind of hiding behind like a sheet that he put up and kind of just like.
The guy, and one of the guys in Dungeons and Daddies plays a rogue, and he hid inside his own pants.
Depending on how old you are, that is possible.
Okay. She's gonna move up to here. She will make her attack with her D4. And that's a nat 20 with a +1, so she will
Hurt something.
do some damage. Boy. She does 19 points of damage. Which basically she just sits there and she draws back her bow, kind of cursing under her breath, and puts an arrow right through the head, through the eye, just like you did, kind of sticking out right next to you. And she's like, I can take care of myself, thank you. As she dispatches the second
You're
beast.
still welcome.
I could say the same.
I'm fine. He's the one that's hurting. See there,
Mom.
Cash? She saved you.
I'm gonna run on over to the
Spellcaster.
spellcaster guy.
Alright.
That looks like it should be less than 30 feet.
Yep.
And I'm gonna attempt to trip him with a tripping attack.
Okay. Make it disadvantage.
At disadvantage? Sure. I gotta roll a 19 and a 17. So, 16 to hit.
Wait, a 16 to hit?
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, sorry, 26 to hit.
I was like, wait, that doesn't hit.
I'd already moved on to the next math.
Yep, alright, so it's tripped up. What does that do?
It's 11 damage, and he needs a DC 16 strength save to not be, or he is prone.
Strength save, you think?
Yes.
He rolls a natural 17.
Okay, so he is
I
not
need him to
prone.
roll some unnatural 3s or something.
It was still 11 damage, but I didn't say that part. I don't know if I
You did, I heard you.
Okay.
Okay.
And then
That was one of your attacks, right?
yes, I'll still
Way to
do
go,
my
bunny boy.
my second attack. Yeah. 20 to hit for
Yeah, that'll
10 slashing.
Tell me how you kill him.
Oh,
He
right
was
for the
weak.
jugular, man. You gotta stop him
caster.
from talking by going straight for the throat. Go
This is second session. You haven't killed any.
Look at third.
I tripped him. Just
You
like I
didn't.
said I was gonna.
You didn't trip him.
You good? He's down. He's tripped. You good?
When you kill them, they trip. They go down.
Alright. So battle is essentially over. What would you guys
Oh, I
like
forgot that thing died.
What would you guys like to do?
Is there people in that in the thing right there? Or is that just
So person,
glowy looking stuff?
person. These are all live people. Person.
I'm immediately
Dead,
gonna go start trying to
skeleton-looking
open
body.
cages. Oh no.
Yeah, my spiritual weapon didn't do much, but if I see that there's nothing else to fight, I'm gonna start trying to bash in doors with it.
What is a bunch of
Some of these
I'm
cell
gonna.
doors.
I'll walk over to where Silas was.
Okay.
Well, he's hiding now, isn't he? Are you still hiding?
Poorly.
Yeah,
Okay.
he rolled a 9. You can still see him.
I'm gonna go for his first because I like this guy.
Okay.
What?
Alright, so as the spiritual weapon comes over,
Stand back.
and battering rams the door,
Oh, I stand way the back.
it only takes one try and it just busts right through.
Was that easy?
It was a wooden.
Yeah, but there are things out there. Breaking
Yeah.
the door would not have been an escape plan.
Sure.
I'm gonna pick the lock with all three of these people in it.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a twitch check.
What you doing near my door?
It's gonna be what is it?
Providing my steam attack didn't melt the door off.
17.
17. Yep, you're able to pick the lock.
I'll go knock down that last door
Okay.
down there.
Make a strength check.
The steamed ones.
16.
Yeah, 16. Yeah, you yank it off the damn hinges.
Check them for burns.
I'm sorry.
They weren't burning us that I'm aware of because I didn't see them get all messed up.
As a couple of them come out, one of the elven looking ones, gentleman, tall, has some like almost nice clothing, except it's dirty, it's disheveled. As he comes up, I do appreciate you all for setting us free. Are you from the city guard?
She is.
Zenith is like,
Yes.
heyo.
Contractors. City guard.
Are you guys going to finish clearing out this area?
Attempt to.
I think we already finished clearing out the area.
There's one more chamber up ahead that I know of.
Kaz is like, man, maybe you can kill something there.
I do warn you that is where whoever is running the show has been for the last 2 days.
Which is where they will be forever.
I'm gonna
Not drinking it.
just because I'm kind of mad that she was talking shit about me. I'm gonna tell all the captives that if it wasn't for us finding the slavers in the city, the guards would have left them in there even longer.
Well, I appreciate you guys.
You're welcome.
Let alone the guard is now right here working to get you out.
Only because we went after the slavers in the city.
Don't
She
be salty.
specifically told us that their plan was to watch and wait.
To figure out where this place
And
was.
what could have happened to those people the longer they waited. They knew where this place was. She took us here.
No,
Yes.
we took her here.
No, she took us here.
I don't think that's how that works.
I wandered
let
through
us.
like the room just away from the argument. Just
She led us to that cave.
Did you see Zenith just kind of walking with you? Yeah, those two get into it all the time.
he's quick to throw shade. I don't know.
If I catch you,
I'm quick to throw shade against people who.
I'm not like Scully. I'm just literally just like walk away from.
How
like,
did we end
when you
up
hear an
here?
argument at the family reunion, you just move away from it.
Quick to throw shade at people who let innocent people die.
Says the one who friggin' kills friggin' vampiric-looking creatures.
That what kind of argument is that? They're vampires.
They could have been saved. You could have saved them.
You wouldn't have saved them. You would have left them in there for who knows how
I
long.
mean, is Nosferatu an option?
Not as a
got
not
the
as a
book.
spawn.
No, there's the lineage in
Yeah.
Fenricton's Guide to Ravenloft.
Oh. But
I want to use Harness Divine Power, like the Channel Divinity option, to get back a second level spell, because it can only be half my proficiency bonus rounded up, so I can get a second level spell back.
okay.
And I'll try to calm everybody down with a prayer of healing. Come join me in the circle of prayer. Just
Okay.
chill the fuck out.
everybody
I'm gonna try to go
I'm
to
gonna
the
look around
body
and see if
so
I
we
can find,
look
like,
over
gear.
it while we're
Okay.
Like
So what type of stuff do you wear?
like shield, studded leather, regular adventuring gear.
Okay.
So I'm just looking around and see if there's like suits of armor or
Go ahead
anything.
and make me an investigation check.
Yay, I might know how to do that. I'm going to go, what's the... Do you have a god of knowledge in this world?
Yes, I do.
What is their name?
The
'Cause I'm a
god.
cleric. I was a cleric, so...
Ah.
That would be whose name I invoke as I quietly cast it. May the eyes of so-and-so guide me as I search so I can cast guidance.
So anybody that listened to me and came within 30 feet while I was trying to get everybody in the prayer circle can get 28 hit points back.
holy
28.
Yeah, I use a
Prayer of healing is
I
awesome.
use the charge of the Dawn Spark to
Okay.
do the extra
Yeah, his
2d6, and I rolled 2 6s.
Doesn't-
So
Didn't somebody have a spell or something that we used where we got the max healing back?
That's Beacon of Hope.
Yeah. That was pretty
Which
great.
is the
Beacon
same
of Hope plus Dawn Spark.
Yeah, that was pretty great.
No deaths.
So actually, it's funny because one of the gods of knowledge is actually in this party. Is Gaunt.
Gaunt.
Good old Gond with the wind.
G-O-N-D. Gond.
I believe Gond answers to like a
He is the
higher-
god of craft. He's known as the tooth cogged and four-spoked.
I like Gaunt. He's cool.
So
So I'll invoke his name and do a little searchy. Investigation of 17 plus what the hell? 21. That could be hopefully good enough.
I'm laughing because I just saw all of the bubble hidden on the skills.
Proficient in all the skills. I'm not good at all the skills. So misunderstand.
Proficient.
If I'm proficient in all the skills.
Oh,
You know, some daggers, a hand crossbow would be really cool. But I'm looking for basically just some
Daggers?
stuff I can use.
let me see
I
if this
think he's got
magician
a
has a
crossbow.
dagger.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick my shield back up and my hand axe that I threw at that guy.
I'm in a baker's aren't choosers roll right now. Just like,
That reminds me to pick up my crossbow that I dropped on the table.
I'm gonna go up to the manticore. Who you? Good boy. You did a good job.
He did just as much as
You moved where I told you to move.
almost attacked it. Almost.
thought about it. Stationary target.
He's still a baby.
all right.
It's
What
used
you
to things
find?
moving like a cat. It was the thing was paralyzed. It was just like it's not doing anything.
Yeah.
All right. So what you find is a set of studded leather armor that has a crest of a silver eagle on the front that kind of ordains the chest area, kind of coming down into the chest area, almost like a plate. It's got leather straps that go across the stomach area and wrap around to the back, and it has pads that kind of fit the rest of the armor with studs that go all around it.
Shoulder pads
Anything
from the 80s.
just handling it can help. It's magical. Or
Make me
do
an
I-
Arcana check.
Yeah, that's something else I can do.
I'm gonna search the castle if we get a chance.
Oh shit! I'm gonna pay for this at some point. 16 plus 7 is 23.
So it does feel magical to you.
Oh, cool. Identify. I always have it memorized. It's one of my clerical spells.
You don't want to ritual cast it, you just want to use it.
I don't know. How long y'all?
It only takes 10 minutes.
Prayer
Yeah,
game
I'll
takes
take the 10 minutes
so.
to do a ritual cast.
Okay. It is the silver eagle studded leather armor.
I wonder where it got its name.
So this studded leather armor is worn by an elite guard of the long-standing alliance between elves and humans. While you're wearing it, any critical hit against you becomes a normal hit.
I like that.
Okay. In addition, when a creature you can see hits you with a melee attack, wearing this armor, you can use your reaction to speak the command word. When you do so, a pair of ghastly, ghostly eagles appear from the back of the armor. The wings beat around the air 10 foot around you, pushing your enemy back 10 feet without provoking an opportunity attack. In addition, the sudden movement takes you out of harm's way, reducing the damage you take from an attack by 2d6. I'll send you the link. It's
Okay.
a Griffin saddlebag item.
I've got that. So.
Yep. So that's that one. And then you were also looking for a weapon?
A shield or a weapon, yeah. I prefer like daggers and small things. I don't want to appear threatening.
You can't have mine.
Hey, do I get the guy with the dagger or the guy with the great axe?
I just tricked this mage. He's still laying down on the ground. He won't stop me. Maybe he's got a dagger. Check.
Go ahead and make me a
Yeah, but that's your stuff.
investigation check.
No.
That's it.
I have a shield.
You're
It's not
with us
magical.
now. It is yours.
So that one I'll burn my Guys,
On the tools,
11 plus 5 is 16
For what?
for the investigation check.
Oh, that was for him.
For him, sorry.
17.
17. Okay.
I'm just getting dressed.
Are you still blessed?
Oh yeah, I guess I am still blessed.
Bless lasts for a minute, so if he did
Probably
for
not
healing,
then.
probably
Okay,
not.
yeah, that's okay. 17, not
I
bad.
don't remember if it was a minute or 10.
I can guidance like a mofo though. 'Cause that's a cantrip.
I can trip. He tripped.
I can trip. I'm proficient in athletics.
As soon as the blood started coming out of his throat, he fell right down.
All right. You find 2 daggers. One of which they look like black daggers, not obsidian. Just black,
Dang it.
Damascus-looking daggers that come to a straight point. Their hilts are a little interesting as they look almost like bird wings coming down. As you pick these up, you can feel that they are magical. You want to take another 10 minutes and do it?
If everybody else is cool,
Yeah,
I'm
go for it.
I'm the rescued prisoner. It's like if they start moving away, I go with them. They seem good.
All right.
fighting
So
people.
these 2 weapons are called the songbirds. You have the were and the nightingale. The were has a blue gem encrusted upon the hilt, or not the hilt. What is it? The crossguard. And the nightingale has a almost looks like a purple gem in the center of it. They both are +1 daggers. When you have both of them equipped to attack, you get actually a +2 for both. Let's see. So they have ethereal connection, meaning the wearer always knows the location of the nightingale. The wielder can teleport directly to where the nightingale is automatically. Same thing with the nightingale. You can do the opposite. So it's like throwing and
That's
teleporting.
the thing.
We need to get the catapult spell. You can launch things like 180 feet and then teleport there.
Well, just think about it. You can throw it, hit a person, and then teleport to it, and then
Nightcrawler.
Yeah,
Right.
in Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah. Or what's his face from Naruto does that?
okay.
Naruto's dad.
Unfortunately, no shields.
I have regular non-magical shield if you want it extra.
That would be cool. If you have one,
You can have it.
I need
And
to
then-
not be hit.
And then I guess while you're doing the identified ritual, I'll work with Holly and I'll hold the spyglass like collapsed in front of your face so you can see the invisible chest and try to
I have to
unpick a lock.
unpick a lock on an invisible chest.
You can see it as long as I'm holding the spyglass here.
I'm mumbling my ritual book here. I can help with that.
You can help with this too.
This will be interesting. Never done that.
I keep bringing minis. Eventually, I'm just
So you find a robe on the caster. Kaz. The robe is almost like the stars themselves. It has 6 giant red stars on the collar area. It has a very beautifully crafted hood as well. The bottom of it almost looks like galaxies down by the feet.
That's dope.
I'll hand that to.
I'm sitting over there looking. Here's the thing, just too far. I'm like fashion sensing. He's just going too far with this. Bet you were swaddled in that.
I'll hand the robe to Swage for him to identify whenever he gets a chance.
Okay.
Are we picking this thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to have you pick it while I hold the spyglass to your eyes so you can see what you're doing.
So he's
Set on the
holding
table
the
so it's not moving.
spyglass up to my eye at the table so I can see the chest that I'm trying to pick the lock in.
Stand still.
And this of all of Gon's wonders,
Yeah,
I hope he guides you. I give him guidance, so it's an extra D4 if he needs it. And if I can assist him, I do.
tripod.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll lean through and
Probably be more
squeak,
convenient.
peek every once in a while and go,
Actually,
okay,
remember to do.
maybe to the left. You
I
pay
have
attention.
carpenter skills, man.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
That's my thing.
This is gonna be rough. That will be an 18.
Turn on the TV.
Keep it low. And then what?
18.
Yeah, you pop it.
Okay.
I
I was gonna say I got another way into this sucker.
When you do pop it, you can actually hear an audible click, and then you hear click, 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 and then you see the whole thing appear, the chest itself.
Hey.
As it does, it pops open.
You check this for traps, right?
No.
I quietly turn, just walk off. These are the people that saved me. These are the people that saved me.
Not that kind of board.
That's true.
Apparently not that kind of thief either. I don't,
Not a thief.
you're breaking into stuff.
What you find inside is an onyx dagger.
Is it an obsidian dagger?
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
Fuck yeah, we're rich, guys.
Been looking for this, and I still don't know why. But I do want to know why this thing exists. What did it do?
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't keep that out in the open.
They should
This
put
was a
that,
box.
put that in the box, yeah.
Wait,
This was a
no,
box.
no.
Are you gonna pick it up?
Yeah, my curiosity would absolutely do that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up.
All right. As you pick it up, as you grab the dagger, it's cold to the touch. As you're holding it and kind of looking at the blade, holding it up, it's almost as if something kind of catches your eye, like something behind you.
Yeah.
As you look, there's nothing there. Afterwards, the cold starts to come down your arm. As it does, you start to see flashes.
Belly.
Flashes.
Flashes. You can see
Down here.
your vision goes to a dark room, like you're in a closet. After a few moments, you hear someone come into the room. You kind of look through the window or the little peephole on the closet door, and you can see someone come in, female. She's barking some kind of orders you can't hear. After a few moments, guards leave. She sits down at the table with only a candle lit. By the table where she's sitting, she's writing. You open the door. As you do, you slowly creep up behind her, take the dagger, and you slit her throat.
Ooh. That's escalated.
Afterwards, you sit there and you can see the dagger again. This time you're back.
Oh, that's interesting.
Looks like obsidian. Is that what I think it is?
Yeah, apparently you can't go into a specific town with this one dagger. Apparently.
And there was also that.
You also feel compelled now to not let it go.
I think I might hold on to this for a little bit.
Oh boy.
Go ahead and put it right here with my other assorted daggers. Well, short swords. I have 2 short swords.
Alright. That was what was inside the box.
What's in the box?
Don't look at the box!
So we
Don't
can carry
look
the
at
box. Does the box go back invisible if you close it again?
You can try it. As you close it, it stays visible.
Gotta lock it.
You know how many things we could have put in there?
So, did you guys want to identify the robes?
Yeah.
Alright, so it is the robes of stars. This black and dark robe imbued with a small white silver star, you gain a +1 to saving throws while wearing it. It has 6 stars located on the robe's upper front portion. The particularly where the collar is. While wearing this robe, you can use an action to pull one of the stars from the robe and cast a magic missile at 5th level. Daily at dusk, 1d6 removed stars reappear on the robe. While wearing this robe, you can use an action to enter the astral plane after along with everything you were wearing and carrying. You remain there until you use your action to return to the plane you are. You reappear in the last space you occupied, or a space that is unoccupied near you.
Pretty powerful robe. I don't think I can wear it.
Zenith sits there and looks over everything. I don't know about you guys, but if that's the only room we have left to go in, why don't we barricade that door so no one comes in, and we take a long rest or something.
I like that idea. It's the first time I've agreed with her.
See, she cares.
I like this idea.
Because short rest isn't going to cut it for me.
She should have got the 28.
Is there enough stuff in
Hit
the room
points
to
too.
like
Yeah,
block
she
off
would.
that area?
Hmm?
Like with the tables and stuff, is there enough room to block off the area?
Yeah.
So both her and Gravel, they should have both gotten that 28 from prayer of healing too.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's good. She's health wise, she's fine, but spell wise,
Resources,
she's
yeah. I feel that I only got maybe one.
Yeah, I'm out
Slots
of
left.
rage. I have 1 level of exhaustion and less than half health.
You just heal me back up to full health, and that's one of the most important resources.
Before they barricade it up, I would like to take some string and a bell and set up probably about 20, 30 feet down the hallway a little trap that if somebody ends up like hitting it, kind of like a tripwire, it rings the bell back on our side of it.
Okay.
So if someone's like walking up, we know.
While you're
before
doing
they
that,
get to the wall.
she'll go over on the other side and she'll put alarm spell trap on the other side.
Well, she can do that. I can't. I gotta do it the old-fashioned way. What about all these random people? Are we just chilling with them here, or?
That's a good point. How many people are down here?
There's 4. So one elf, looks like he's a high elf, and then you got 2 humans and one that looks like a halfling.
I'll tell them that as far as we know, the area behind us should still be clear. But if they want to wait with us here while we check out this next chamber, we can escort them back to town.
But it could be a while before we leave.
The high elf kind of looks at you all. Do you guys have a base camp outside, or?
Kinda.
Yeah, I can escort them to the carriage.
Okay. Then they'll do that.
Don't mind the Drake outside.
Oh yeah, and I'll tell Esavador not to, or I can't make him do anything, but I'm gonna request that he not make any deals with these unfortunate people in prison.
Oh, I would never take advantage of poor, unfortunate souls.
Dad, don't.
I mean, no, I wouldn't. That would be wrong. Do any of you like to gamble?
That's okay.
As he says that, as you guys are
We're
walking,
like every day.
You can end up in slavery only if you gamble.
as you're walking back, and you just hear, "Do any of you gamble?" All right. You guys settle in for a long rest. Zenith kind of takes a position in the back, in one of the corners, eating rations for going to sleep. Who would like to do watches? We just need 3 watches.
Take the first one.
I can go second.
Guess I'm third. is the less number required.
Let the man in the tin can rest.
It's so heavy.
So, Zenon's sister, if no one else will take the third watch, I'll take it.
I think Bond said he'd do it.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
I'll do second. No one else?
He said he'd take the second one.
Yeah, first, second.
Okay.
First, second, third.
Very well.
You're welcome to join me on my watch.
No, I'm good, thanks.
Suit yourself.
Alright, go ahead and make first watch.
Perception, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes I wish I could just let it be by passive. 26.
26. So as everyone starts to go to sleep and you don't really have a fire, you just have torches in the area, you kind of stay focused on the front entrance as you know that's where more creatures or people are. While you're doing so, your mind kind of wanders back to the dagger. More like a nagging feeling, like, play with me.
I'm gonna start kind of like full whipping it through my hands as a dagger would.
Other than that, nothing else happens during your watch.
While I'm flipping it around, can I like investigate it for any kind of weird markings or any kind of like if there's anything in the hilt or anything special other than it's just made of obsidian?
Yeah. Go ahead and make me a investigation check.
It's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. As you're kind of examining it, playing with it in your hands, at one point in time you kind of brush your finger across the blade on the back side of it. As you do, you actually feel notches. When you go to look at it, you actually see what looks to be like wording. When you look at it, you can sit there and see written on the blade itself, it says memory.
Alright. Do I get the impression that there's something magical going on with this dagger?
Make me an Arcana check.
Not much I got on that front. Still not bad. 18.
18.
Gotta love being a rogue.
After experiencing the cold sensation and what you can only appear to be is almost like a flashback or someone else's memory is kind of how your brain is kind of interpreting what's going on. As such, you feel that there's some type of magic going on with this dagger. What kind, you're not entirely sure.
Good to know. I will go wake up Kaz.
All right.
While he's on that first watch, can I use my last channel divinity for Artisan's Blessing? Because Bond gave me an idea to make a collapsing tripod for the spyglass.
Sure.
What does the spyglass look like? Is it like a certain type of metal or?
So the spyglass itself is actually made of wood, with carvings on the main barrel, and it's a collapsible
Okay.
spyglass.
I will make. Let's see what material am I making it out of? I'll just make it out of gold. So, like, I don't know, 50 gold pieces.
Okay.
That seems like a lot.
Well, it depends on how big you want to make the tripod.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking of making it with a
I mean,
cheaper
a
material.
tripod made of gold is still gonna sell. So
I gotta make it a match
Still
pair, so I
money.
need to sell it. I'll just use 50 pieces of silver, and make a collapsing tripod for that,
Okay.
and then I'll go to sleep.
I rub lotion in my eye.
Don't do that. It's uncomfortable.
Not as bad as when you make salsa. You put your jalapeno finger in your eye.
Oh.
That's always bad.
You know you fucked up then.
Plus the fact that you have jalapeno finger at any point.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Second watch.
16.
16. As it's later in the evening now, you're sitting there kind of contemplating over everything that's passed. As such, a little disgruntled, as it's been a while since you've actually physically killed anything. But while everyone's sleeping, you can kind of hear what sounds to be like chanting going on further down the tunnel that you barricaded.
Okay. Does it sound like it's getting close, or is it staying the same distance?
Same distance,
Okay.
but it is getting loud. You couldn't really hear it before because everyone was talking. You had the battle, but now that you're kind of settled down later, everything's kind of quieter.
I'm gonna wake up. I guess Bond and see if you think we should wake everybody else up and tell them about the chanting.
Is it like happy chanting?
No, I don't think I've ever heard happy chanting in a cave. That might be worse, actually.
Come on, get happy.
Did it sound like more than we can handle alone?
Partridge family tribe.
Oh, I've learned my lesson about going places alone for a fight.
Fair. If you think so, let's do it.
Okay, I'll go ahead and quietly wake up everybody else there and tell them that I hear chanting coming from behind the barricade, and it's getting louder.
Oh, good job, Dad. Oh, good job.
Well, I just fell
It
asleep.
is a cult.
Now that we can hear it, can we make out anything? Like go quietly listen, pick out words. So that's perception.
Yeah,
Bless
I have a feeling like you're gonna pass.
you. I didn't break perception like my rogues do. That gets old. But I do bless or ask for the guidance of my God who is not listening today. 14. What was that? What?
Gonda's preoccupied with my artisan's blessing. So give me a minute, I'm making this stupid
There's some
chocolate.
horrible clinking going on behind me. Yeah. Can't quite make it out. I don't think. Does it have any religious or arcane?
Caramel apple?
Does it mean anything to me? Religion or arcana?
So you're religious of gone, knowledge based. How much do you know about the elder evils?
I don't know. I have a mighty +4 bonus to it, and I am proficient.
Go ahead and make me a
For
history.
religion.
Notes somewhere.
Wow. Who are these dudes that are elder and old and evil? I got like an 8. I'm just like
8.
they're just evil old gods, I think.
You do know the significance of the chant, as even though it's in a foreign tongue, it is actually. Wait, what languages do you speak?
Common, Elven, Thieves' Cat, Draconic, and Giant.
Okay, then you don't.
Yeah, I
understand
don't know
that.
anything.
Yeah. The only person I think that might would be Pele, as it's actually infernal.
She would know that.
The chant.
Hold on. I don't know, guys. Go back to sleep unless we're going to go attacking it.
I'm not getting up unless somebody forces me to wake up.
I just, you
Slide back in
know,
my bag.
Zenith is like. Does it sound like it's getting closer to us?
Not
or-
closer, but louder. We just had trouble in the past with people teleporting away.
Chanting.
Chanting and then teleporting away, and I wanted to make sure that you guys knew about it. We can go back to sleep. I just wanted everybody to be aware.
Alright, well, then first thing in the morning, I think we should head out and go deal with whatever the chanting is.
Okay.
No mouse room.
Well, I say morning. I don't know what time it is outside because I can't see outside, but
But we do know is there's more than one. Very difficult to chant.
By
By
yourself.
yourself. Valuable information. Blanket over my head.
so, alright. And Zenith goes back to sleep.
I literally, when he woke me up, I was like, yeah, it's a cult. And I went back to sleep.
Alright. Other than that, nothing else exciting happens on your watch. You do see Jorge is kind of like hungry though.
Yeah, I'll give him and the Manticore some of the jerky I have.
Okay. Manticore wants a lot of jerky.
That's fine. I'm probably gonna run out soon. I'm gonna have to restock.
Okay. Alright. That's the end of your watch. Third watch? 17. As you wake up and you're kind of like already on alert a little bit because of the chanting that you were forewarned about. You do hear the chanting, but it's kind of lowered down now. It's not as loud. But it's still ongoing.
They're sacrificing each other and they're becoming fewer and getting quieter. Hopefully. That's what I'm gonna relay.
If that's what you take away from it. That's what you take away from it. Alright. Your watch concludes. Nobody gets attacked.
Were there any blood curdling
me.
screams in there in the night?
No.
Yeah. Just
lots of chanting.
sacrifices are less likely.
Or more likely, can't scream if you're dead.
Yeah, but you usually do right before that occurs.
Not if you're gagged. Not
It's
if you
not fun
chose
when
to
you're
die.
a cultist to gag your people. You
Could
want
be
to hear the
sacrificed.
blood curdling screams.
It could be willing sacrifices.
I mean, why are you doing it if it's not for the blood curdling screams?
Have managed to make us do some weird stuff while we've been down here. We made friends.
Indeed. Those were our friends.
Well, I didn't. So.
No, those were not our friends.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
going off
son
now.
of a!
Just
I was
hit
in that
me.
too.
Just hit me.
Alright.
Imagine anytime you tried to wake Swage up, he just like mumbled something unintelligible, like in Step Brothers when they're like sleepwalking. The clown has no penis. What is he dreaming?
So, it is the next morning. Do you guys care to venture deeper?
Let's do it.
Let's roll with it.
Feeling fresh.
They're the badasses.
Nobody noticed me. I rolled a 3 first dice.
What is your AC now?
16.
So normally I get up in the
I
morning.
assume that is the leather armor +1 or is it just armor?
No, it's a +1.
Oh, okay. 17.
Normally I just get up in the morning and put my blessing. What is it actually called? I haven't had to use it in a while.
I don't ever plan to be fighting. If I am, so I've done something horrible.
Well, I have AC to spare, so
You need all the AC.
Hmm?
You need all of it.
I can still get the 27.
Should still stay at 27.
But I'll give him the blessing of the forge on his armor. Oh wait, is his armor magical?
Yeah, it's already +1.
Then I can't do that.
The,
So I'll leave it on my own.
But his shield isn't.
Hmm?
His shield isn't.
Does
as much as true.
it shield? Can you do blessing of the
Yeah, you
forge
can do
on
blessing
shield?
on the
I've
shield.
read weird things
Shield
about
or
that.
armor.
But if we can do that, I'll give you a +1 to the shield.
Okay.
And that lasts for what, 24 hours?
Mm-hmm.
That's almost like the artificer's ability. One of his infusions.
Doesn't Rune Knight have something like that too?
Not sure. I think so.
I don't really
I
know.
have a
where
bunch of
knife
stuff
that
I
well.
need to be punished for. Sorry, I have a night in my game. Messes everything up.
Well, it doesn't matter, as you'll find out that I don't discriminate on who I hit.
Oh no, his thing is he is Captain Denial.
Oh.
He can deny things like, oh no, re-roll that. Oh no, that damage hits that guy. Oh no, you know. I'm like, son of a. But walking behind the wall of force and you
Alright.
don't do much but watch.
As you guys remove the barricade, it takes you guys about an hour to move everything back out of the way so you guys can continue trudging forward. As you do, you start to walk down the corridor. That smell of rust is getting stronger. Probably about 10 minutes into the walk, chanting is a little bit louder, not to the point to where it's like screaming. It's more like echoing. As it does, you can kind of start to see a glow coming from the other end of the tunnel. As it's almost like a reddish glow coming from that end. There's what looks to be like stanchions, kind of, or braziers, kind of riding along the side on this area, not like before where you had the torches. This one, as the flames are lit, they're actually what appear to be like a darker red as you guys are walking. When you get about 75% of the way through, the chanting has gotten really loud. The ground itself almost feels soggy. As you look down, you can see just blood kind of being soaked into the earth. What would you guys like to do?
It's gross. That's my blood.
Let's see what you did there.
I don't know
On
if
their
I'm
leave.
ever
I'm
gonna
kind of
get
like looking at these guys going, y'all like to rush in.
Yes, there we
It's
do.
been 20. Well, it's another day now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been 24 hours.
Oh yeah.
Zenith is like, do you think we should scout ahead?
You can, or we can all scout together. Do that again.
Can't be that quiet.
I can make you quieter.
Let's do it. I want to see that.
Well, you've seen it once before. You've
I
done
have
it.
a bad memory.
But aren't you a follower of... Never mind.
Just
Not-
the vessel.
Not that part of going.
Apparently.
All right. I'll pass without a trace, everyone.
Alright. Go ahead and everyone make me a stealth check.
What was it, plus 10?
Plus 10.
Oh no! Afraid of this.
29.
29 for you two.
29, yeah.
Oh, that's hard. Well, better than worse.
36. I'm gone.
14 for me.
Good lord.
I rolled a 2 and a 3 because I had disadvantage.
13.
Alright, you guys got enough to pass.
I told you it's not working.
As you guys are kind
I
of
hear
moving
me quite
along,
clearly.
as you're kind of moving along, you and Vaughn kind of make a little bit more noise than normal with the group. But every time you do, you kind of see Holly or Zenith kind of just look at you, like stop and just be like, and kind of help you, guide you as you make your way towards the entrance of the next area.
I have to isolate so just my legs are moving. My backpack is
You just kinda like-
551 pounds.
You use the slippery like blood to like shuffle instead of.
Remember reading the subtitles of Stranger Things and it said wetly?
Yeah.
Instead
Was
of
it tentacles
wetly through the
undulate
mud.
moistly or something like that?
I am being quiet. What do you want me to do? Not touch the ground?
Yeah, float, something. We have magic.
spell I cast is fall down.
With style.
Waiting for me to get knocked prone. It's gonna be fun.
As you guys come into the next chamber, this is what you see.
Oh.
You see a group of individuals in the corner here that are chanting. They're kneeling down in a circle. You can see some type of symbol drawn on the ground as they are kneeling. You can see this individual here. She's waving towards what looks to be like a giant pool of blood as something is boiling and bubbling and kind of coming out of the center. What do we have to take out first? Oh, this music is like
This Mr.
perfect.
Mountain Cold.
Yeah.
All of
I was sitting here, I was like, I hear dwarves.
We killed all of them.
Do I sense any kind of like urgency to the chant?
No.
Is it building to crescendo or anything?
That. Go ahead and make me an insight check.
Hey! 13.
13. You're not really familiar with this specific chant, but you do know they've been chanting for a long while.
Are they sounding hoarse? Like I can hear
Yeah.
effort in their voices?
You could probably say it probably is wrapping up soon.
Look at all.
Well, yes,
I mean, I'm gonna do something if we're ready to jump in.
I'm ready.
Oh, screw it! I never get to go first, and then I'm just gonna.
Do you wanna like? Because you hear the well, so this person right here. That's what she looks like.
She's not wearing any clothes. She should be easy to kill.
As you see balls of blood formed around her.
So does that look like a person leading the chant, or
Yes, as she is sitting there and you hear, "Rise, my master, rise. Come, bring destruction, destroy this world."
So, I didn't do something a little different.
Well, I think Swage wanted to go first.
Yeah, well, it's not active
Oh.
on that front. I'm going to put the paralysis poison on the obsidian dagger.
Okay.
because it needs pretty color.
Thirsty.
Everything goes with black.
And I'm pretty sure I'm within 120 feet of them, right? Yeah. So I'm going to grab my holy symbol, and the somatic gesture will just be a projected shh and cast silence at 20-foot radius, like centered on that group of chanting people. And so
More effective than trying to stab them all at once.
what that does, a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range, which is 120 feet, and then any creature or object entirely inside the sphere is immune to thunder damage, and creatures are deafened while entirely inside it, and casting a spell that includes a verbal component is impossible there.
Do they have to make...
No, it's just an area of effect, there's no save.
Oh.
It's concentration up to 10
They
minutes.
can leave. That's their choice.
Yeah,
Silence is a.
Or beat up the
it's
person
a
who's cast
third
it.
level spell.
As the chanting stops, comes to an
That was
abrupt
the second
end.
level spell.
You just hear echoes.
Dogs.
After a few seconds, you see the head, as the rest of them start standing up, trying to talk. The head person kind of looks around, and she sees you.
I'm gonna wave at her.
Medicine fools. Do you know what you've done?
It would have been done if it wasn't for us meddling dwarves.
We gave you an opportunity to make a cool speech, and you failed.
Roll initiative.
Oh, fingers crossed. Big win.
Do you think Gremlin this time?
Mediocre.
We're gonna go this one.
I rolled the same as last time. You rolled a 1?
Yes.
You gotta win at something. I win our last.
Hey, if I'm gonna roll a 1, initiative's the best place to do it. Y'all can all run in front of me.
And is this a ledge here?
That goes
this
down
whole,
to
this
a
whole
pool of
like
blood.
area here. Is it like a, that goes down, or is it a ledge that goes up?
To the pool of blood?
Yeah.
No, it goes down.
Okay. It do go down. Have you seen that video with the guys in the boat and they're like in this little canoe and they're like fishing, and the one guy like looks over and he's like, "Hey, it goes down back here." And his friend's like, "No, it doesn't. It doesn't go down." He's like, "Yeah, it does." He's like, "It do go down," and they like jump out of the boat. Hey, Pooch, how are you?
Don't imagine any of them are gonna do poison damage, are they?
Cutie.
Well, no, it is blood, so it can be.
It's been a
It's
running
probably
gag.
Just gonna try and rip the blood out of your body.
Anytime it's remotely could be poison, it's always acid.
Yes. You never get to play with your toys as a dwarf.
No, not at all. I got this fancy armor. Slashing damage is halved. You have resistance to slashing.
But don't you take extra bludgeoning?
Yep. Ever since then, everything's been bludgeoning.
Okay. So, 25 to 20.
21 again.
Not even remotely close.
Roll a d6.
2.
Roll it again.
4.
Roll it again.
4.
Okay, you go first. Alright. 20 to 15.
15.
My man. What class are you?
Everything.
Everything?
3 rogue, 3 bard, 1 cleric.
Roll me a d6.
I'm a horrible caster. That's all.
I take
Lots of skill, horrible
I'm
caster.
gonna go before me.
Good old skill junkie.
I want to be proficient in every skill, and I am.
15 to 10.
14.
Still waiting.
We'll let you go someday.
Jack of
If
all
you
trades, master of none.
Okay. 10 to 5?
8.
Technically a 5. I rolled a 1 though.
Yeah, I looked at my jack of all trades for my bard and went, I'm never going to get these. Because I'm proficient in everything.
No negative initiative score.
I got a +1 on my initiative score. That's what I got with it.
I got a negative 1.
You said
with my
5?
paladin. Yep. It was an interesting time.
I gotta roll there, happy butts. Ooh. Shit, she rolled a fucking 20. That gets her what, a 24? Yeah. That gets her a 24.
It's pretty good grouping for those of you who still have boom shrooms. They seem to work pretty good.
I don't think I took any of those.
We had one each. We
Was
had
it one each?
Yeah, everybody got one. I already used mine. The second I got it, I used it.
Alright, so she will actually go first.
No, it's not boom. If it's thunder damage, it might work in this.
I think it's fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bond especially does not know. And last time,
think I wrote
But
it as fire.
as in last night, he tried to learn something for the first time. He ended up hurting the party.
The first time.
Let's just rotisserie cook the rogue. That's a good idea.
Yeah, 46 fire damage. 4d6
Alright,
fire damage.
so Zenith will cast Zephyr Strike on herself.
Is that
So Zephyr Strike, your movement is like the wind until the spell ends. Your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. Once before the spell ends, you can give yourself advantage on one weapon attack roll. On your turn, the attack deals an extra 1d8 force damage. On a hit, whether it hits or misses, your walking speed increases by 30 feet until the end of that turn.
That's a pretty sweet spell.
Yeah, and its concentration up to a minute. So her speed is doubled, and she will move 60 feet.
Isn't there some new like sorcerer spell? Maybe it was in Fizzbands or something that, like, basically when you walk, you leave a trail of fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably concentration too, though, right?
Yeah.
Because that'd be crazy.
You know
You
what?
could Run 60 feet and not provoke
Yeah,
opportunity attacks. and
everybody you
also
go
not
past takes like a
It would-
D6 or something.
It would have
Yeah.
been super confusing, but what I wish it would have done in the Fizzban book is
She'll move over here.
to make it like it was written by the character, like the actual character from the book. Because in the book, he like forgets what spells he's casting and what his spells do all the time.
And she will
Because
attack
he's like really, really old.
one of the chanters. That's a 15. That'll hit. And she will do 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points of damage.
Like at one point, they're locked in this cage, and he's gonna cast a
That
spell.
guy.
Was that the fire when you cast fireball?
Yeah.
Kaz, you're up.
And,
I
Ra-
read it
and
for
Raceland has to
years.
stop him. And he's like, "Oh no, stop!" Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna blow the whistle for the wolves. And then I'm gonna go ahead and move myself. I'm gonna dash. Right up here. To this super gross and bloody lady. So she's only accessible from like two sides, right? Because the other two are like over the cliff. Okay.
Well, she can fly.
You said shove her off the cliff?
I couldn't.
Alright, and put the rules out.
I can only. I mean, I guess I can shove her next turn, but my helmet doesn't let me shove unless they're huge creatures.
That's going to be an inch for your complex.
Alright, you have control of the wolves. You can move them if you want to.
And the wolves are gonna look super gross too. They're gonna like come out of the ground, made out of the blood and stuff. I'll put one there, and then I'll drop the other one. I'll stop him like right there, right outside that little circle there. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Here's her turn.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. You have I'm still in your note card.
Yeah, yeah. Alright, I need Kaz and your two wolves to make wisdom saving throws. As she casts Grim Terror.
Okay, so for me,
Greater blood magic.
9.
That is a fail.
And for the wolf there next to me, 10. And the other wolf, 15.
Okay, so all of them fail, so you're gonna take full. You are frightened.
Motherfucker.
Damn it.
I'm so scared.
As you see her blood kind of, the balls turn into an image, almost like a mirror, and as it does, in front of all three of you, you look into the blood pool and you see your biggest fear. For you, you see your companions just lying on the ground, dead. For the wolves, they see their spirit being destroyed and ripped apart, kind of stopping them in their tracks. Okay,
And how long am I frightened for? And can we level
you
up?
are frightened until, let's see, one creature is frightened by the spell, can't move, all things made at the end of each of your turns, you can make another wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Alright, and then we roll the damage for the spell.
And then can I go ahead and level up so I can stop being frightened and charmed?
I don't think that's how that works, but
Worth a shot.
It was
Can't hurt to, can't hurt
I'd
to
like to use
ask.
a bonus action to level up, please.
yeah. And she sits there and she looks at you and she's like, "Show me your feelings." And
Open your mind.
Crazy cultist bitches.
that'll be 24 points of psychic damage.
Oof. A little brain eating.
As you kind of hear echoing through the chamber.
We should actually read this spell.
And we have to move away from her, correct?
Depends.
So this one, no, you are actually rooted in spot.
That's bad news for her then. Not
You can't make any attacks.
That's fine. It's still bad news for her. It would have been better if I had to run away.
All right. Let's see. Cultist who got fucking shot at by an arrow. It'll take, oh wait, they're frightened. Oh, they can't make an attack. The attacks.
Oh, they're frightened too?
Yeah. All of you are.
Oh, nice.
Alright, she will come out, and she will firebolt Zenith. As that was gonna hit. That'll hit her. Zenith will take 11 points of fire damage. Alright. Salus, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm going to move forward enough that I get within 60 feet of the three that are still back there. So probably like 15 feet, I think. 15, 20 feet.
Oh,
So they're within 60 feet for fairy fire.
where do you want to be?
It's 60 feet from, yeah. Just right, tucked in a corner anywhere.
So you
just
said
long as I
60
can
feet
still-
away?
Yeah, just 60 feet away.
You can get like right
Yeah,
here.
right. Yeah,
Yeah, right
that's
there.
fine. Like I said, I knew I'd have to move like 10, 15 feet forward. So I'll move
Cool.
over in that corner a little bit and cast
Okay.
fairy fire. It's a DC 18 dex save
For all three?
for all three. It's a 20 by 20 cube, so I'm pretty sure I can get all of them. But I don't want to get the wolf.
They all fail.
They are all, y'all are at advantage to hit them from now on. And
Nice.
until I get knocked out or something. bad thing happens to me.
Okay.
Cool fairy fire.
And then I will look over at, I think it's Kaz, right? That's up by her. Go get him, boy! Go get him! So I'll inspire you with a D6. Because I really want you to make that save.
Yeah. I think this is the third.
You've been frightened a lot.
Like the third. One more level, and it can't happen anymore.
I can see the little pea stain starting on your cloth, the loin cloth. I'm like, go get him!
30.
Show her who's boss.
Cast firebolt against you, Salus.
I don't think so.
You gonna counterspell?
No, just hoping.
That's like Megan.
Is it 18?
Nope.
Hit your armor class?
Yes, 18 does hit my armor class.
He's like, nope, just hoping.
That's what Megan does too. She's always like, no.
But did mine bring you to 17?
Yep.
Damn it.
So that'll be 15 points of fire damage.
Okay. That hurt like, yeah.
Ooh, that sounds like a step.
Alright, Bond.
That hurt.
Fine, this still doesn't work, right? No, of course not. Will 30 feet get me to one of the cultist people?
Yeah. One of them.
Yeah.
Word. Yeah, I figured it was going to be the closer one to me. I'm going to walk over there.
You're gonna,
Gotta choose my words
gonna
carefully.
run over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, no, run's also an action.
Skedaddle.
Which I was considering if they didn't get closer. I was gonna
No,
action
you
search
were,
just
no,
to
that's
hit
dash.
I don't
You
know.
can say run. Dash is
Okay, cool. Yeah, run. I'm gonna run over there. I'm gonna hit this one, and as I'm doing that, I'm looking at him. He's like, "You heard him? Hit him!" Frightened, you can attack him just with a disadvantage, right?
Yes. As long as you're within.
Cool. Yeah, we're
As
gonna
long
go
as you
for
can
it.
see your whatever frightened you, your
So
disadvantage. to
I'm making
attack.
my attack on this one, and having you make an attack on. Well, it's your choice, honestly. But,
Yeah, I'll attack the cultist.
I only got a 13 to hit.
That does not hit.
So I'm at disadvantage.
And you have an extra D8.
Since
to
the
your
wolf
damage.
is next to her, though, that would count as pack tactics, right? Or is it only the wolf? Oh, the
Only-
wolf
only
has
the wolf
advantage.
has-
Okay, yeah, okay. Oh,
And you get a D8 from
Can't
my
believe I had that.
superiority die.
oh fuck. Can you take that back? Don't make me.
Huh?
I got a nat one.
Oh, it's alright.
Ooh,
It happens.
one.
I got plenty of die to spend on attempts.
They're only useful if you use them.
I mean, in attempting it was better than nothing happening.
Gonna start putting some of these dice in
And it
the oven.
does take my bonus action and one of my attacks, so that's it for me.
You're trying to cook dice.
Yeah.
Sunglasses for the light.
Yep. For the next like.
There's a pair sitting over there. Are those yours?
No.
Alright, roll me a d20.
13.
Alright, as you go to swing, you swing wide as you're kind of like hesitating as you do. As you come down, your weapon hits the ground. As it does, it is now the sword and the stone. Your weapon is stuck in the ground or floor. You're going to need to make a strength save
Okay.
to go ahead and pull it out.
Right now?
Yep.
I'm not raging, so I don't have advantage. Damn. Okay, yeah. It's 26.
26. Yep, you're able to break it free. As you do, you kind of yank
Like-
some of the stone blood dripping from it as it comes up.
Just flies backwards and hits Bond.
No!
The blood. The blood from the
That's not what I
floor.
meant.
Like an arcs over and just like splatters off.
Alright.
Like when they shoot the guy in the back of the car in Pulp Fiction.
As this one comes out. Right there.
Well, good for her.
As she does.
Are these numbers something different? 'Cause this looks all out of order on mine.
Well, Bond just went.
Yeah, it was like in order, and then all of a sudden it's like 6, 9,
Oh.
8, 1, 5,
Hold on,
6.
it must have moved.
phone again? Or your glasses?
The glasses. It's 2 pairs of glasses stuck together.
Does a 21 hit your armor class?
Yes.
17 points of fire damage.
So half for my dragon. Who'd you what's it?
Oh, was that fire? I mean, ice damage. No.
Oh, that's yeah. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. What'd you say? Well, I've already forgot what you said now. 14 or 17?
17. Alright, Sage.
Swagoo.
So it had to refresh stuff. Okay, I guess I'm dropping silence because they've all moved out of it. And
All but one.
All but one. 30 feet. Can't get next to anybody unless I dash.
Yeah, I didn't even walk over there. I forgot.
Things go bad when they go.
They go bad when they go home.
I can't eat them all if there's too many left.
They get evil.
I can't. If I eat too many, it makes me.
Moving up next to Bond.
I'm used to like grabbing one whenever I come and grab pizza, but I was
I'm
like,
gonna
Would you
cast,
like some blood?
Spirit Guardians.
Spirit Guardians.
Come, little dragons.
and the sun is already off of you.
It's still some shining off my drink, making me blind. I am a night person. It is easy to blind me with lights. Yeah, and my glasses break so much from because I buy them at the Dollar Tree. I keep
That
them.
might be the reason.
I keep them until
That might be the reason, but
I'm a cyclist. My sunscreen eats the plastic, and I found that most of the expensive plastics get eaten through the same, so I just buy Dollar Tree glasses.
I only run a roommate who loses his all the time. So I'm like, yeah, go ahead and buy cheap ones. I lose expensive ones. You
I
never
bought
keep them long enough to
prescription.
wear them out.
How big is that spear again?
I think Spirit Guardians is 15-foot radius. Check.
Yep, 15 feet radius from you.
So I unhinge my jaw and cough out a cloud of tiny red clockwork dragons.
Can you cast Spirit Guardian?
I think this is my first time being in their vicinity.
Can we turn the light on too?
Yeah, go ahead.
And then I don't think I have any bonus actions. Success.
Alright, shouldn't be.
I literally am standing back there waiting on everyone else to go in front of me.
No worries, I'm encouraging. I'm kind of like waving my hand. Go ahead, get in front of me. Get in front of me.
Trying to decide what I want to do.
This brownie is so good right now. Thank you.
You all.
You'll find one of the guys that gave you advantage and sticky.
Yeah, I snacked earlier, and I was like, I'm good. I'm not hungry. I'm gonna be good today.
I forgot
was
to
a
eat.
lie.
Like I did laundry, and ate. After laundry, I ate like a couple packs of peanut butter crackers.
Sam's Spirit Guardians are down.
And then, like-
Force on Silence is down.
3 o'clock hit, and I got real dizzy. I'm like, man, I forgot to eat. So I'm like trying to get ready and get my stuff together and everything, and I'm like
going
eating.
to attack you again, Bond.
Bring it.
Did it make it save?
Miss,
or
that'll be
whatever?
fun.
18.
That misses.
That
Guess what?
misses?
I'm gonna repost.
Did it make it
Is that a
save?
spell?
Oh,
It's a firebolt.
fire!
Yeah, you're getting attacked by the
yeah.
one way in the back, bro.
Yeah, no. Listen,
it's
all
not
I heard.
got
Listen, the word I needed to hear was miss, and I just got excited. Okay. So.
Cool.
No. Oh yeah. Firebolt still. Armor class is 20 either way.
Cool. Alright.
I had a Starfighter flashback thinking that my kinetic AC and my energy AC were gonna be
30.
different.
I want to play that system.
Holly.
Yes.
That's interesting.
It's your go.
Alrighty. I think it came out of
So-
premature, but if they'd waited for Pathfinder
I am
second
going
edition
to
and made it more
run up right there.
Yeah, but I think they tried a lot of
They needed
And-
second edition things.
Yeah.
Ended up being in
First
second edition.
attack
and
is
start
going to
fucking
be
cold.
with
my favorite part.
the Dayblade.
Oh no, not again.
Oh, he said Beyblade for a second. I'm like, let it rip.
Go ahead and before you do that, make me a will save.
Canonically, in the
Second
Beyblade
wisdom?
universe, Moses split the Red Sea with the Beyblade.
Not the worst.
So
that is
very
a 10.
aware.
You feel you should hit with the onyx blade or the
And I
obsidian
will
dagger.
go with what I was planning to do second first. I am going to, as I'm running over there, chuck the obsidian dagger at the one that's in fairy fire over here.
Yeah, which ones are from Great Fire?
The three on this side. Like the one closest to us is.
The
moved
one
out
by
before I
Bon
can
is
cast.
not.
Yeah, this one's not. This
Everybody
one
else
is.
Yes, I'm taking care of the only
Okay.
one with
So that's going to be a. That should be. I don't know.
Oh, that trip.
26 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
That'll hit. 10, 22. I'm having to do some math on the fly on this. 26 piercing. And whatever else the dagger may do.
You don't know yet.
It got chucked at it though. Sadly, I couldn't move closer to. Either way, I can still offhand with the Dayblade. Oh.
Okay.
That might still hit. It's a 16 to hit.
It does hit.
It's gonna be 4 piercing and 5 radiant. Or 4 radiant. Yeah, no, 5 radiant. 5 radiant.
Okay.
Math is hard sometimes.
She just went with 45 radius. Sounds reasonable.
Was that the thing she did to you, a spell?
Yes.
Because she was technically in that silence.
It wasn't a spell.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, see, I don't know. I'm not the boss. I just assumed it was a spell.
It was a thing.
Shit on Deborah's desk.
She did a
Oh,
thing.
I'm so mad I didn't buy that coffee. I wish I would have bought that coffee mug. I can't believe I passed that up. I don't know why I didn't grab that for.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.
It's a high number.
6, 1, 2, 6. As you just see these long tentacles kind of just come out of the water and go to slap. They're aiming at you, Holly.
Son of a bitch.
Aiming at everybody or.
It's just aiming at him. It's
Oh,
like
okay.
coming down and kind of trying to grab him. So that's gonna be 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
That'll be 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
And of course it is.
And I need you to go ahead and also make a strength save.
I think he needs to do
Is
armor.
this against being grappled?
I mean, kind of. You're trying not to be absorbed. Because the tentacle's as big as you.
That's not. There we go. That is a 14 flat.
You pass. Barely.
I'm going to use my reaction to uncannily dodge a little bit of that, so it's still 11 damage. Always with the bludgeon. This armor's gone. And after that, it'll go back to slashing damage all the time.
Zenith will now. She'll use her bonus action to imbue her weapon. And she will attack. She will attack that one lady. The one that's in front of Holly. And that'll be a 18 plus numbers. That'll hit. D8 and a D4. And I might as well use the other D8.
That sucks. I already burned my reaction.
6.
Mm-hmm.
She does 15 points of damage.
You go, girl.
Alright, Kaz, you're up.
So like, just gonna go ahead and make that save.
Don't you have a D6?
I don't think
If
I'll
you
need
need
it.
You get to see what you rolled, but you
Dirty
don't know
20.
if you succeeded yet.
You pass.
Okay, and then the wolf closest to me. 13,
Fail.
and then the next wolf. Fuck, 3.
Still fail.
Okay, well, at least I'm not scared anymore.
Are you in a rage yet?
I can't do anything.
Next
I
turn.
couldn't.
you can.
The frightened.
Next turn.
No actions.
No action?
Yep.
I dashed to get up to her and then blew the whistle. So I couldn't get close enough to her to do damage, and my rage would have ended if I would have raged first. So.
No, because you got hit.
But there's a chance they may not hit, and if they don't hit me, then it goes away.
You did get hit. You will be hit.
It's happened before. So when we were in that warehouse, I raged like right when we got in there, and then had to use like 3 turns to get up to the.
Alright, and she will bonus action cast Blood Dagger.
I'm gonna bonus action cast dodge blood dagger. That's a very specific ability.
Reaction, dodge.
There's a
blood
whole
dagger.
pool of it over here. She's dipping in the pool.
That'll be a 21 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Be an excellent intimidation. Grab someone's cut on their arm and just
Pull out a dagger.
I think the blood mages in Dragon Age can use other people's blood for their magic. I think.
I haven't read through the.
I don't know if you're
talking
talking
about the book. I know.
What was it, X-Men 2, where Magneto just pulls the iron out of the blood?
Yeah.
That'll be 12 points of slashing damage. And it's all. Or sorry, psychic damage.
Okay, psychic. There we go. Every time. Dive in front of him. I don't care. Never poison, always bludgeon.
This one needs to make a save. 17.
That saves. So 3, 5, 12, half, so 6 radiant damage.
By the way, what were those weird tentacle things?
Yeah, is that entire monster out of the blood?
No,
Yeah.
it just. Oh, it's up now?
Oh, yeah. She was already talking to it before, trying to get it to fully form. It's not fully formed yet.
Okay, so that's why it's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Stop lying to me, Amazon.
As you see the cultist that is in front of you pull out a gem. As she does, she chants into the gem. And
Cultist in front of who?
The one's highlighted there on the screen.
yeah, this one right here.
Sweet.
It's in front of Holly and Vaughn and Swage. As she does, she finishes the chant. As you see blood coming off of her from the cuts and wounds that she does have into the gem. Afterwards, she takes the gem and throws it on the ground, causing a self-destruction spell. I need you and Vaughn, Holly, to make a dexterity save.
Yes. The one I would want.
This is Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yep. It is. It's not awful. How's an 18?
That's a
I
pass.
also have an 18.
It is a pass.
Didn't even have to use my reaction.
So it'd be 29 points of damage divided by 2 is 14.
Yeah, 14.
Evasion 0.
I don't want it.
Yep, I don't want it. This is a time where nope.
What kind of damage was that?
Doesn't matter. I don't know.
Force.
It was a dex save for half damage, so it's 0 now.
Silas.
Silas is gonna dodge out of those rocks, look at the one that you have highlighted, the one that's not fairy fired, and call her or his mama some nasty words.
This one right here?
Well, actually, it's gonna talk about it further. Yeah, the one that's not fairy fired, the cultist
That
that's in
one's
front
dead.
of Holly, I believe.
Yeah,
That one's good.
My screen wasn't
You got
refreshed
killed?
for some reason.
Yeah,
That's the one
sometimes
that's
they
self-
don't refresh.
That's the one that self-sacrificed.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that actually killed. In that case, then I'll switch to the next one, the one that is fairy fired, and yep, that one. And talk about invalid father who couldn't suck blood if he tried.
It's a wisdom save.
It's a wisdom 15 save.
Fail.
Yay! Get to roll dice. I do a 1d8, 5 points of psychic damage, and they're at disadvantage on their next attack. And then I run back and hide in the corner.
That one will attack you since you did that. Pissed it off.
Disadvantage.
14.
14 does not hit me.
He's got to make a save, right?
Yep. And it fails.
13 radiant.
Switch.
Oh, back to me again. I want to maximize my AoE, so I'm gonna come right here.
You're gonna take an opportunity attack.
Yep.
Fucking golden rainbow. Candy red balloons.
Nope, it misses.
Okay, and then action. I'll use the Dawn Spark and try to hit the lady.
Okay.
Advantage because of flanking, or not because.
Yeah,
Okay.
you got 3.
Jesus. 16.
Does not hit.
Bonus action, spiritual weapon, and I'll try to drop that on her head.
Oh my god.
17.
17 does hit.
Okay.
Did you roll with advantage for your attack?
Yeah, the first time.
The
you
first
hit.
one I did.
Okay.
Yeah. Do I roll advantage for that second one, or not because it's spiritual weapon?
I don't think spiritual weapon gets it.
I don't think we've been doing that
Yeah,
for spiritual
probably
weapon.
not. And that was a hit, so I gotta remember what damage does. 8 force damage.
8 force damage. Nice.
We're gonna fight the Scarlet from Mortal Kombat.
Yep. The spell stays active. Okay.
Thing's a pain in the ass, ain't it?
Yeah.
Send it back.
The shiftiest spirit card.
That one.
I think in Roll20 you'd be able to like anchor it to
Yeah.
Person.
yeah.
You have to run the aura through the settings, and it won't look pretty.
Yeah. It doesn't look as nice.
Yeah, it's kind of ugly.
Alright. Cast Firebolt against Switch.
Is that one in my Spirit Guardians cloud?
No. This one is the one that's way over here.
Okay.
19 does not hit your armor class.
No.
Alright. Goofy boy. Yep. Run up on that one. Make his deck. 15 plus numbers will hit. First attack. Second attack 19 plus numbers, so those will hit. 14 total damage. Alright, Holly, you're up.
Alrighty. I am going to run up to the fairy fired one that I threw the obsidian dagger at.
Oh shit, I forgot about that, I forgot about fucking that one and Fairy Fire too. You could've got an advantage on those 2 attacks, but...
And I'm gonna yank the dagger out and then stab him again.
Alright, so as soon as you grab the dagger, as you go to pull it out, you get another flash memory. This one of the cultist. This one, you can sit there and see it being mistreated, beaten, almost brainwashed. And then you see it reading from the book. As it finishes reading the book, you see it start chanting and praying. That's all you see. Go ahead and make your attack.
That's not great. That is just a 14 to hit.
Does not hit.
Yeah. Well, on the other chance, offhand, swing with the day blade. And that's a 15 to hit.
Does not hit you.
These visions messing with my mojo.
All right.
And that concludes the turn of Holly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. 2. Against the cultist.
Oh, it doesn't care.
I don't know. When the monsters look like that, they usually don't care what they're attacking.
It's indiscriminate.
It actually attacks
Just toss these cultists right into that lake of blood.
this one, and as it does, its tentacle grabs it and lifts it 5 or 15 feet in the air. As it has a hold of it.
Does it seem to be grappled or actually restrained? Is it like super wrapped up or?
Oh, it's like it's actually like engulfed it, so it's inside the tentacle.
Oh, so we can't technically see it.
Oh, you can see it. It's blood.
No, the cultists.
Yeah, the cultist.
Like,
It's
can we see
inside
them
the
ex-
tentacle.
So it's see-through. It's not like okay.
Oh,
It's probably still lit with fairy fire. Is that one have fairy fire on?
Yeah.
You had advantage to it slap.
Works for me. I don't care.
Oh, it took him out of my spirit guardians bubble.
I think he has bigger issues right
Yeah.
now.
all right. Top of the round. She'll attack. She'll attack them. Big bad. 18 to hit. That'll hit. Four.
That's awful. 4 dice could roll on the 7.
10 points of damage.
There are days like that.
Okay.
You're precious.
Okay. And Kaz, you're up.
Okay.
Just set that into the front.
So I imagine that this is how I'm imagining it, that that image that she put in that bloody mirror is like still in front of me, and I'm gonna like knock it away, and then I'm gonna go into a frenzied rage, and you're gonna see like I'll breathe out and see like cold breath like coming out of my mouth, and then I'm gonna say shatter and activate the special ability for frostbite,
Okay.
and I'm going to attack her.
Oh.
20, dirty 20.
Shield.
Okay. And attack her again. Oh wait, I still have the inspiration. What is that? D6?
D6 if you want to use it.
23? No. 26.
That one will.
What's the extra damage? I think it's another D8. Yeah.
Just imagining swings, hits the shield, just keep holding it there. And then just hits her. It's not really 2 swings, it's just one big swing.
Unleash the white fury.
2 cold, 1 piercing, 11, 13 bludgeoning.
So many damage types in one swing.
And then I'll do the save for the wolves. Let's see. So the wolf closest to me gets an at 20.
He passes.
And the wolf farther away gets a 13.
Paralyzed with Phil.
And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it for me. That's all I can do. I'm all bonus action and attacked out.
As long as you still got your reaction.
Alright, she'll make her attack against you, Kaz.
She's gonna make her save first though.
Oh yeah. That'll be a fail for the save.
18 radiant.
And that'll be a spicy hit. You said 18?
Mm.
That'll be 12 points of psychic damage.
Salis is going to. Let's see. He's going to run out, run all the way around to the other side, and tuck into some of those rocks over there as best he can. But while he's doing that, he's going to.
Right over there?
Yeah, like 30 feet. Yeah, just good. I'm going to look at Holly and go get him! So I'll inspire Holly. And then I will look at that one and go, cultist. Just pure pressure. So sad. And cast Vicious Mockery. So DC.
So which one? This one or the one?
The one that's down in front of Holly.
Okay.
I really hope the joke kills.
I stick with
fails.
what's close.
Yes.
That's a whole 4 points of psychic damage.
Alexa. OUT. Thank you.
And then I'll tuck in that corner. As I have done. Next.
She'll move down here. As you see her chanting into a gem.
Oh, yay!
I think we all know what's gonna happen here.
Did she make her
Oh,
save?
No,
Inside
she's
the-
not in the circle.
She was on the. Yeah,
That's
she's
a
on the.
15 foot. I don't know if that circle's the right size. 15-foot radius.
It's
like
a
it's
10
on
foot
10.
radius. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so save. That's a fail.
Oh, that was one. 15 radiant.
Okay.
That's here making the bomb.
Yep.
I'm going to react with cutting words. Reduce the damage.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Reduce damage by D6, and it's on the damage roll, so even on area effects, I can
Yeah.
reduce that.
So I need
Wow, 2 points.
Bon, Holly, and my guy to make dex saves.
That's another inspiration.
I
Close
think
enough.
I passed.
16.
16.
27.
Yeah. So everyone passes.
I reduced it by 2.
Does that mean I get 2?
No, it doesn't work. If only. If you need healing, I do need to know those things. Cure wounds and healing word or whatever I need to do.
Nah, I'm good.
Billboard.
I should start looking pretty
list.
Y'all are all
See
healthier
which-
than I am, so.
I'm a pretty bulky rogue.
Some of my maneuvers need bonus actions, some don't. Weird. This one doesn't. Cool, great.
I'm trying to use my cutting words on like area effects because then I can.
So that'll be 20 points of force damage. So divide that by 2, so 10.
So down to what, 8 because of your cutting words?
My cutting words hits like the damage. It doesn't affect like the final damage. So if he rolled 20 points of damage, it would be 18, and then,
Oh, so 18
Gotcha.
times, yeah.
so it'd be 9 instead of
9.
10. But it could have been a 6. That's,
Yeah.
all. That's all I was hoping for. Is like a really nice roll. And
I've been rolling like shit.
Damn cultists keep blowing up.
Bon.
Well, how on earth?
Is anyone? Yeah, no. Yeah, I can stand over on the other side of her. Yeah, right?
Where?
5, 10.
you get them under the handle,
Yeah, right there.
or maybe there. Let's see.
Yeah. Is that good? Is that close? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go over there. I'm gonna attempt to trip her.
What do you have advantage?
Oh, maybe that's why I had 2 dice out. 17.
That does hit.
That does hit. It is a.
Oh wait, no, she used shield last time.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
lasts
it has,
until the
yeah.
beginning of her turn.
It stays until her turn.
Yep. So no, it does not.
But did she have it? Didn't she have a turn?
No.
No.
No,
I
she
think
has
the
to
trip is
She did it after.
when you hit.
Because
Oh wait, no, that's right. Yeah, she used because she used it on Kaz's.
yeah.
That's right.
And it
Yeah.
immediately
So never
returned.
mind. So that does hit.
It does hit.
Yep.
Oh, 7 plus 6.
13.
13 damage and DC 16 strength save, or she's knocked prone.
9. She fails.
Oh. 1 extra damage. I didn't roll the superiority die damage. Gotta get that whole 1 in.
Okay.
You said she is or isn't prone?
She's prone.
She's prone? Already had advantage anyways. I'll make my second attack. That'll be 27 to hit
Yeah.
for 13. And then I'm gonna second wind to heal myself
Ooh,
some
man,
damage.
you're trying to kill her.
Huh?
You're
I said
trying.
second wind, not
I know.
action surge.
Oh, not action surge.
Yeah, I'm trying to make me not dead. And I got max.
Okay.
I said I've done enough 15 different actions.
This
I'll save my
one's
action
gonna
surge for
try
next
and
turn.
break free. It fails. Slage.
Oh, that was a trap one.
Yep.
So I guess action to hit the prone lady with a dawn spark.
Yep.
It's either going to be really cool or
23.
That hits.
It could might be both.
probably a combination.
11
of the two.
bludgeoning and 1 lightning damage.
Okay.
Bonus action, try to finish her off with the anvil. That does not get advantage, or it is because she's prone.
She's prone, yeah.
He's
So.
prone, yeah.
Dirty 20.
Yep, that'll hit.
It wasn't me this time.
9
Mine keep
force
blowing
damage.
up. I haven't killed anything this fight either.
Okay.
And if I move, you guys will still have flanking. So I'm gonna probably invoke. Well, she's prone. I'm gonna move anyway. Just to.
She still gets to attack, it's just disadvantage to her to hit you.
Okay. I'll move and let her do that.
They both miss, or the disadvantage still misses.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay.
This is going to be dumb.
How far is that drop
Are you
to the
jumping?
bottom of the cliff?
Hmm?
How far is the drop at the bottom of the cliff?
To the cliff?
Yeah, down
Into
into
the
that.
blood pool?
Yeah.
Probably about 15, 20 feet.
I'm going for it.
Alright. That's gonna be. Needs to make a save. It passes.
That was for Spirit Guardians.
Yep.
Ooh, that was a good roll. 26.
miss. Homeboy's turn.
Reach down, let it light my cigar.
Okay. He's gonna breath weapon the giant creature thing. And it fails.
What kind of breath is coming out of that guy?
Clouded.
It's actually ice.
It's like all red. Frozen. Is it like frozen blood ice or?
No, so the Dragonborn is using.
Oh, the Dragonborn. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was the big nasty thing.
As he does.
That's breathing ice? Oh shit.
I haven't seen a mouth
I
yet.
need to reevaluate this entire circumstance.
It has an aneurysm, so it
Alright,
just
and
busts the blood vessels.
its
somewhere.
movement is reduced by half
Yeah.
as he iced it over. Basically, essentially making like an ice bridge to it now.
Oh, there's a bridge to it now?
Yep. Because he freaking spewed it over the water and
I still like my option better.
physics are
Still
a little,
going for
little
it.
bit of a badass. You know, blood, ice, freezes.
I see what you're going for.
Alright. Let's see. Who's after you? Holly.
I am going to do something a little
Crazy?
Off-kilter.
Little crazy?
little bit. So I'm staring at the dagger after getting another vision. I'm like, I think that was that cultist. I look at the big monster. I'm gonna run and jump and try and stab it,
Alright,
holding onto the dagger.
go ahead and make me an acrobatics check and full send that shit.
Because I'm curious. Oh boy.
Those look like random like rib cages throughout that
Yeah.
creature.
It's a D6.
It's kind of like
D6, yes.
the giant worms from that one scene in King
Contributing
Kong.
you to
Yeah.
your
There we go.
My dice really
There we go.
like the blesses and the inspires are working.
Yeah, they're working great for me. So that's
Me and
gonna
Holly, we're in
be
sync.
a 18.
18 for your acrobatics.
Yeah.
So you run up and you see the Dragonborn spewing ice out onto this creature. As it's doing that, you're like, coming through! As you jump onto his back and full send, jump in the air with your dagger and plunge it into this. Go ahead and make your attack roll. I will give you advantage on this attack roll.
Don't embarrass me now. I'm sitting in the back like watching. Don't embarrass me now. Don't screw it up. Okay?
That is really good.
Oh yeah,
Really
good.
good.
One more number would have been fantastic.
One more would have been even better, but that's a 19 on the die plus. So like 20 something.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
Roll the damage.
And since I ended up with advantage, it is a sneak attack.
Fuzzy's cut it
Is
out.
that your first sneak attack today?
No,
Oh, you-
I
No, he
crit
just-
sneak attack
he just
earlier for
sneak
like
attacked
40
in
something.
every-
Well, this is his first advantage sneak attack.
Oh, okay.
Not the best, but it'll do. 12, 14, 15, plus a 19 piercing.
19. As you plunge your dagger into this creature, you hear a gurgling scream. Ah! As it does that, you get a flash.
Yes.
At first, you see nothing but an empty void. Then you can see 3 others. One looks like death itself, just rot, disgusting. Maggots crawling off of it and on it, all around it. As it sits there and it looks at you, our time is almost near. as the other one writhed in what looks to be almost like a constant berserker rage. As you've seen one of your party members in that
Pretty
state.
berserker raged.
He is a minotaur with a giant great battle axe.
I also made something else.
When you said that and
With
paused,
a giant.
it took all my willpower not to finish that sentence for you.
Hog.
I was, when you said with a giant, and then you had that little pause in there, I'm like, oh, don't say penis. Don't say not you, but me. I was like, don't say it right. Don't say it.
As he sits there and goes, not fast enough. As the other one looks like almost like a insect type creature. You're not really familiar with a whole lot of insect, monsters, but this one looks like a mix between a mantis and a caterpillar.
Mantis pillar.
Mantis tobacco.
As it's sitting there and it goes, "Don't worry, soon my brethren will breed and we will be free." And the last one is you, as you kind of chuckle. That's the end of your vision.
My brethren will breed.
I thought it said bleed. Is it breed?
Breed.
Okay.
And that was the end of what he
Bleed
said.
made sense too. So.
Told you
My
this dungeon
brethren
was
will
weird.
breed and we will be free. Was there anything after breed? No. Okay. I was panic writing because I was like, this is cool. Couldn't help
Alright.
myself.
And let's see, we are top, or no, it's actually his turn.
It's his turn.
Yeah.
It's his turn.
This is where this was a dumb idea.
Because you are on top.
Okay, yes.
He's got his tentacles full. Yeah.
Hey, you're in
I didn't
perfect
think
place
anyone
for
was
me to
actually
command
gonna
strength.
freaking come up and attack it. So hold on, let me look at what it's.
Yeah, you
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw now.
It's a million ways to die in the blood pool.
Yeah.
You know, I actually kind of like that movie. I think it got like a lot of crap, but I thought it was pretty funny. A Million Ways to Die
It's
in the
gonna be a
West
24
with
on a
Seth
wisdom
Rogen.
save.
Okay, you are not
I didn't hate it.
terrified.
I didn't love it either.
I like it better
should
than
be.
Ed.
Yeah.
You're not.
Because I was half expecting that.
My brother kind of has pretty bad taste in movies sometimes. Maybe we like a lot of the same movies, but he raved about that
This
one.
is
So I
not
had
going to end
expectations
well
going in.
for the
I was
dwarves.
just like, dude, it's not as good as you said.
Can't trip
Yeah, I didn't think it was like super great, but I definitely
As
made me
you're
laugh
sitting
some.
there, kind of doing this, you see one of the mouths start to form around where you are. As it does, it's going to basically try and swallow you now.
That's cool.
It wants
I'm
kisses.
okay with this. I'm okay with this.
You get pooped out as a slime.
His skin is impenetrable. You shall cut him open from the inside. Please don't say that, 20.
Don't say it, just apply all that. You don't have to
I
say
won't say it.
That's fine. Double it. I'll have it. I see this coming.
He swallows you even more.
it. It has very blunt teeth. It's an elder one, so it's just bludgeoning damage. It doesn't bite so much, it's gnaw.
As long as it doesn't do
What's the damage?
one. Yeah, it need to do a lot to outright kill me. And a lot.
I do need you to make a dexterity or a strength save to not be engulfed.
Does that count as a grapple?
It's opening its mouth trying to swallow you and it's biting you.
Well, let me phrase it this way. I have advantage on saves against being grappled due to the slime on my armor.
Okay, you got advantage on the grapple check, yeah.
He's still rolling a lot of dice.
Oh, that's fine.
This is for damage for the bite.
And this is, I could roll dex or strength.
Yep.
Thank God.
You have some small chance.
They're both so slippery, he's just gonna like launch out the other side.
I know he's gonna be like a liquid gel.
He's like, you know those toys that had like
Like
the
two jello. It's like two jellos kissing each other.
Like
the
this-
snake toys.
yeah, that you
Hold
like,
on to
yeah,
it.
that's what it's gonna have. That's what's gonna happen. He's gonna
Get him.
like,
World's first flashlight.
Tell me what's within.
It's going to be 31 points of damage.
My friend told me that once. I was
Okay.
like, that is the
Okay.
funniest shit I've ever
I got
seen.
it. 18.
18, you
Like-
are not swallowed.
Okay.
You're still standing outside of it, but you've been.
I got
you-
chomped.
Yeah, you got hurt.
So
Even if you take half of that, that's still a lot of damage.
how much
thankfully
damage
it's
was it?
piercing.
Huh?
How much damage was it?
What did I say? 30.
31.
31.
So
Oh, okay. I was expecting that to be a lot
uncannily
higher.
with slime be like,
I rolled kind of low.
and have that down to, that would be 15. I can take that.
Okay.
Better you than me. Falling.
I am a stupid dwarf.
Top of the round, she's gonna attack the one that hasn't really been hit that much because everyone's disregarding it. 17 will hit.
Still a dope moment though.
So you used your reaction for the carry down.
Yep. So I cannot.
I cannot command you to stab it from the inside.
I
You're
can
not
get-
inside. I
Yeah.
know. Also, if you were inside, you wouldn't be able to hear me.
Alright. Cass, you're up.
Also, I don't have advantage on
Okay.
it.
So I'm just gonna attack her.
Can.
But this time I get more attacks.
Still go for another round.
Nat 20.
Tell me how you kill her.
Awesome.
I don't even need you to roll for damage.
I've been waiting to do this. I haven't got to kill anything since I thought of this idea. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit her with the first question I have real fast is, can I use some of my movement in this description?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, it's your kill. It's your final blow, bro.
I'm going to hit her with the hammer, and then when it's stuck in her from all the ice spikes, I'm going to like snap them off inside of her, and then say freeze, and then she's going to like start freezing from like the inside out. And when like right before her head freezes, when she would die, I'm gonna say you shouldn't have threatened my friends, and then grab her around the throat, and then jump off the cliff with her, and like go for like the superhero landing with her in one hand, but like smash her to the ground when I land, so she like shatters.
He has had weeks to prep his next kill.
I've been waiting so fucking long, and the one time,
Just like waking up from a dead sleep.
the
And then I'm gonna shatter her skull!
and the one time I killed something when I had thought of it, it was that damn mushroom. I'm like, I'm not wasting that on the mushroom.
Alright. As you do that, that one dies.
He's down
Yep.
dead.
How far? You're about like 20 feet.
Yeah, give or take.
Alright.
I'm gonna take bludgeoning damage right here.
You take 4 points.
So 8.
Oh, that's right. Forgot about that.
And then
See, watch him. He did the superhero landing.
I wasn't prepared for this.
That one dies from the fall. So the only one you got left is this one over here in the corner.
okay.
Silas? Oh wait, did you want to use all your moves, or did you
Well,
want
that would have been 20 feet to get down there, right?
Yeah.
And then, I mean, I'll climb back up for another 20 feet, but that's all my movement. And then, but
So
the
the
wolves,
one that was engulfed disappeared too?
Yeah.
the wolves are gonna move.
Yeah, it fell.
I'll have both the
Took full
wolves
damage.
move over there, and then this wolf on the
It hit
left
the ground at advantage.
is gonna attack.
But I swear, I get targeted with bludgeoning now.
Dirty 20.
I don't do it on purpose. I swear to
It's a
God.
great armor, except for the one thing that it's not good about.
I don't. I swear I don't pick and choose. Like
It's
I don't
so
want to go out of
funny.
my way and be like, oh yeah, that's right. Holly's not immune to, or is vulnerable.
And the
to
sad
this.
thing is, there isn't that much like bludgeoning damage.
It's always bludgeoning.
Every time he gets hit, it's always bludgeoning.
Like that mushroom damn near killed me outright. Took one hit and it was like
Ran right up to the biggest mushroom.
Okay, so whose turn? Was it mine?
Um,
Or the wolves? The
no,
wolves, yeah.
so that was a dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. 7, 10 damage.
Okay.
And then the other wolf. Oh, and they gotta make a DC 13 strength saving throw. They're prone.
Prone.
Okay. And then the second wolf gets 8. Another dirty 20.
Had like 3 19s.
Yeah, it's worked.
And that's 13 damage.
Okay.
And that's it for me and the wolves.
All right, Silas, you're up.
I will run up, drawing my dagger, and stick it in the dingus. I have medicine. I can locate the dingus. That's a 19 plus some numbers. Plus 6 is 25. And I didn't even roll advantage. No, doesn't matter. So 25 to hit.
Okay.
Yay. Get to roll dice. 3, 4, 5, 10, 13.
Doesn't make you.
Piercing. Stabbed it in the dingus. That's usually that. She's like, cheek. Hold the dingus and hold it.
Right to
Except it was female, but that's okay.
Females have a dingus. It's
Yeah.
different. It's a universal. That's a universal word.
That's a slash instead of a pierce. That's slash.
As the creature that you stabbed slowly dissolves back into the blood pool, as you fall to the ground, you actually find that the pool of water is not super deep. It is semi. It's kind of like up to your chest area. Alexa, stop. Okay. It's about up to your chest.
There's a lot of blood down here. It's kind of gross.
Do you need help getting out?
Can you feel the bottom?
I'm gonna, while I'm down there, I'm gonna search around, see if there's like anything
That one cultist died over there too.
like buried in the blood.
Go ahead and make me an investigation check.
I know it's kind of far fetched, but natural 1 to a 9.
You can't really find a whole lot.
Nope, didn't think so.
Just too much blood.
Yeah.
Kind of grosses you out a little bit.
Got it in my mouth.
All right, I'm going to try and make my way back up to where everyone else is.
Okay. Alright.
How long do the wolves stay?
I'm not sure. We usually just
You just
ignore them
leave
after
them
this.
whenever.
Yeah.
Like, can they watch out? While we look around, try to figure out what's going on.
So what would you guys like to do now?
I'm gonna look around at the ritual area, see if they're like accoutrement to their like ritual things. So I will cast enhance. Is anybody else looking?
I'm gonna look at the blood and see if I can garner any information. With
I'll-
my, like medicine check. On
I'll
the
look.
Pool of blood.
I will cast enhance ability on myself, and then good luck and guide somebody else.
Okay,
D4
I'll help.
somebody else.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll take that.
Okay.
I'm gonna, while everyone else is searching for stuff, I want to go over to Swage.
For the investigation.
I think so. Not that I'm good at that. Apparently, I'm not.
17.
17. You find a book on the main cultist that you shattered. It is a book of blood magic. And it looks like it has some writing inside of it. So if anybody is a mage that can transcribe spells, they could probably learn.
Not yet.
Just saying. It's got a couple of spells on it.
We'll hang on that for Pele.
Yeah.
You also find a wand, a scroll, also finds
I know kung fu.
You find a pendant that has a very interesting looking crystal in the center of it, surrounded by what looks to be a runic band around it.
Oh, shut man, that may be that self-exploding crystal.
Yeah, that was annoying.
I don't know. I kind of liked it. It took him. We didn't have to worry about him once it did. I didn't get
You'd
hit by
have
it
been
either,
so
though.
mad if everything you tried to kill just blew up in your face.
I was about to say, he's
The
already got to worry
ultimate
about-
tease at the end of the entire
I was
dungeon.
waiting. I was
The
waiting
stuff
for
just
her to do
blowing up
that
in your
because she was
face.
almost dead, and I'm like, oh come on.
I already got to worry about
Okay.
the party stealing his kills. Now they're stealing the
They
kills.
can still
He
themselves.
was so bloody. Monster grabs the one. He was like, "Stop!"
Alright, and then you wanted to look at the blood.
Yeah, I rolled a 13 on medicine. Not great.
What type of stuff are you trying to learn from it?
I'm just trying to see if I can tell anything about, like, with all the different types of blood that I've seen. Does it remind me of like humanoid blood, or is it just like magically created blood, or?
It actually looks very similar to the stuff that Xerxes had in his chamber.
Or is it not, it's not just blood, but probably like a pool of gore and viscera.
Yep. As you kind of look closer, you can actually see skeletal remains inside there. Looks like they were feeding whatever was inside there.
Whatever's left of his smashed cultist, I want to go and poke it with the obsidian dagger. Okay. Still curious. While they're all searching for stuff, I'm gonna sneak up over there to Swage.
Oh,
Hey, buddy.
What's up?
Think you can identify this thing super quick? Not in the 10 minutes, like on the fly.
It still takes a minute, I think, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you give me 1 minute.
That's better than 10.
Let's just pile everything up that we just found and identify it all.
Yeah, what's the rush?
I want to know what this thing did. It's giving me visions.
Oh, that creepy obsidian dagger.
Yeah. I'll hold it while you identify it if you don't have to touch it.
I think I have to touch. Yes, I have to touch it, which is not great for me. But yeah, I guess I'll just do it in a minute. But if we're gonna lump everything together, try to identify all the stuff that Kaz has too. And I'll spend a spell slot, so it only takes a minute.
Okay. As you do that, you'll only get a name, as this is a legendary item and an artifact. The name that you get is Dagger of Memories.
That's all I get is just the name. Have you been seeing anything with this?
So I think most of the cultists here were beat into submission.
They were beat all right.
No, prior to.
Oh, prior to us.
Yeah. Like they were beat into being these obedient slaves. Because one thing I am discovering about this dagger is I think it's giving me visions of whatever memories the target has.
That would make sense. I can't tell you much about it, but I can tell you it's called the Dagger of Memory. Surprise! And it's legendary and it's an artifact. I don't know what that means yet, but
Does it?
soon I will learn a spell. I can learn more about this thing.
Does it only give you the
Greater
memory?
identify? Is that a thing?
No, I think
Legend lore,
legend
there's
lore.
several things, yeah.
Legend lore, yeah. I think that's a fifth.
Do we,
level spell.
are
Does
we
it-
around enough to hear the conversation?
I don't know. Are you speaking kind of loud or?
Oh yeah, Swage is pretty loud. He's not very subtle.
Can I roll history or
Yeah.
arcana to see if I've heard of said
Does it seem-
legendary artifact? I'm +7 at either one, so it doesn't matter. 12. 12 is my number.
So,
Either history or con, whichever is more applicable.
hold on.
Does it seem like the dagger only works if you stab somebody with it, or does it work if you like cut somebody with it?
So, I mean, don't really slash with a dagger. It doesn't work that way. Jab.
Well, I figured we could test it out. If it's,
I can stab you if you
I
want.
don't want you to stab me with it. If you could just like cut the palm of my hand, or
I can
I
try
don't
if you
understand
want
why
me to.
everybody
He's
always does
asking
palm of hand.
if
That
you
makes no
use it.
sense.
Yeah, like
Do you have to use it in earnest?
We're trying to
Do you have to
figure
use
out
it in
what
earnest?
it
Like,
is.
really try it. Well, just go ahead and really try
let's
it.
try it.
It's,
Do it.
Obsidian dagger.
Full scented on that big
Oh,
thing,
no,
and I got
no,
to see
no.
some shit.
Let's test it out. It might be useful. We can cut my arm.
You stabbed stuff with it already.
We were in town,
Let him get to there.
different town. How long ago was that now? Like a month?
Yeah,
been a
obsidian
while.
daggers weren't allowed in the town.
I think it's probably
Specifically.
specific.
So
And
there's
then-
something
well,
historical
then-
going
This
on.
is what the dagger looks like.
When we were in the next town, we found an obsidian coffin.
Damn.
It looks like the Soul Calibur. No, not Soul Calibur.
Soul
Nightmare Sword that he uses in Soul Calibur.
You rolled a history check
12.
of 12.
There's also an obsidian coffin that we found in the town after that.
I was looking for
That
a
was
dagger.
missing a dagger.
So, what you know about the dagger is
Oh, wait.
And the dagger's supposed to be like a key that unlocks
so.
the ownership to the town
Uh,
or treasure
You know
or
it to
something.
be a dagger that is 15 inches long. It is extremely sharp.
Obsidian is.
You know it is magical, and that there's rumors that not only does it see memories, but if whoever is killed by the dagger, they actually get to inhabit all of their memories. Meaning they know everything that person knows.
Yeah, but it's not technically like a soul stealer. It just takes their memories.
Yeah,
Or
it just takes their memories.
This is Katana. Her sword steals soul.
That's about all you really know. There's probably been some other stories and myths about
things I'm not sure about.
that you're
and
not
stuff.
sure about whether they're true or not, but you do know also that supposedly one of the rulers of the city actually had the dagger and was supposedly buried with it. That's about it.
Yeah, so I tell you that. There's some ruler in some city. It was supposed to be dead, so maybe it was looted.
It ended up here somehow.
Oh, yeah.
We went through that city. Which city it was?
Oh.
I'd have to really search deep. In
The city before the
Yeah.
one before this one. So it was like a second city we got to.
Pine Shield was
Yeah.
where the obsidian dagger was not
Did
allowed.
we find anything else of interest while we were searching around?
And then-
Yeah, fucking rain. We're bringing them in.
Oh, I know. I found one in my.
Delicious.
I sit there and I got baits out, but
I had a case of water sitting in the
Yeah, I
kitchen
got
at my old
like 4
apartment,
baits
and I
down
heard something
here.
like rustling around
I
in the
found one
kitchen, and
upstairs
I
the
walked
other
over
day,
there,
I
and
was
it's
like,
one of
what
those
the
big
fuck?
fucking like
Give me
palmetto
the water.
bugs.
Yeah,
In
there's
the-
lots of times.
They love you.
well, right now my backyard is a complete swamp. So, did you guys want to identify the other items?
Yeah. What we got? The wand, the scroll, the
Yeah.
book.
So
and
the wand is the wand of pyrotechnics.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Put on a rock show.
Mr. Boy shit up real good.
Let's see. The scroll is scroll of protection from aberrations.
Very specific.
Yes, it is. And was there anything else I said?
Pendant,
Oh, pendant.
and then that book, if it didn't, but I think it's just got spells in it. So
Yeah, it's just a spell book of blood magic. So the pendant is the blood pact pendant.
Blood pact pendant.
So does any of y'all use spellbooks?
I don't.
So basically, does the self-sacrifice explosion dealy.
Doesn't seem.
I'll put the information on Discord for the pendant.
I mean,
The wand of pyrotechnics. I mean, you can kind of guess what that does already.
That's
Fireworks!
if I gotta explode, I gotta
Bitchin' rock
explode.
Does it have 7 charges like the item that I found on mine says?
The pyrotechnics one?
You're not down
Yeah.
the path where dying doesn't kill you, right?
Not the berserker. No.
So we were all standing around talking, and Kaz volunteered as tribute. I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna just cut him. with the
Okay.
dagger. Anything happen?
Kevin, you can go ahead and make a will save.
Will. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
I'm not trying to outright.
Is that wisdom, I guess?
Yep.
Oh fuck. 7.
7. What's the most vulnerable moment that Kaz has ever felt?
Oh boy!
Like the last 4 encounters where I couldn't kill him.
Stop.
Oh boy!
Definitely would be.
Describe it to Holly.
So, Kaz was betrayed and exiled from his Goliath clan. And that means that that's one of the reasons I like other Goliaths, because if you're not with the Goliath clan, then you've either left by choice, which is a no-no, or you've been exiled, and you're supposed to shun Goliaths who have been exiled. So he has no contact with any family members that are still alive, no friends, besides you guys.
So I'm imagining I'm seeing like him getting yelled at or chastised by the chieftain and getting kicked out. That'd be a fair
I
assessment.
mean, it's his vision to give to you.
Yeah.
That'd be a fair assessment of what I'm seeing. Yeah. That sucks, bro.
Yeah, I'm not.
Well,
gonna...
you don't know what he
Oh, that's
what
right.
he got.
Yeah,
You just you just took a little cut.
yeah.
I'll let you kill a few every now and then.
Okay. I think we're probably gonna end session right here since it is 9 o'clock.